Hello. Here I am again. 4 days this week. 4 days.
Three.
4 times. 3
Three.
days. See, never keep his mouth shut. Ever. Ever. Ever.
Why would I?
I think he was born with a pair of forceps in his gob. Wide open. These are my reprobates tonight. Say hello, Brian.
Hello, Brian.
And William.
Hey everyone, how we doing?
And Josephine.
And Josephine.
Right.
Evening.
Do you know why I'm here today?
Don't listen to a word he says.
Do you know why I'm here today? Stephen's working. Well, he's not working. He is working. He's late. He can't make it tonight. However, that's not the main reason. The main reason I'm here is because Gerard complained yesterday. He said he's going to miss this bit because he's working Monday. So I'm here today to finish it. And I'm standing in for Steve at the same time.
And
So welcome aboard, everybody. Well, Gerard may not be in yet, but he might come in a minute. If you don't, well, tough luck. So I'm here today to entertain you again. I was just going to get rid of these lot.
You're exaggerating with the word entertain, I think. But no,
I'm just here really to bore the living daylights out of you. So on the lathe today, we have the spindle. Okay, and for those Canadians in the chat,
it's you again.
it's another piece of this stuff that I turned yesterday. This rubber dub, okay. Although I don't suppose Lewis is there, he's still crying, I expect, from yesterday.
Still crying from yesterday, right?
Yeah. So we're going to do the spindle bit today and maybe the base, pending negotiations with time. I'm not going to be horrendously. Oh, I've got to nip into my office and pick up my mobile light that has been on charge. Excuse me a sec when I get that. That's not charged up very much, so well, we'll see. If I might not have to use it, but I'll use what I got of it. So I'll just screw that onto the R.
I see Rob from Kleinsport in. He thinks it's the weekend. The weekend starts now.
No, it don't.
Yeah,
Weekend
Friday.
starts on Monday.
No, it doesn't. Weekend starts now.
Friday.
It starts Monday.
Yeah, but we don't have a weekend here.
It goes all the way through to the following Monday.
Correct.
Right, so there we are. Piece of wood, piece of you. It's now. Did I tell you the length of it yesterday? I probably did, but most of you've been asleep by then.
You better tell us again. We've slept since.
This is 7 inches by approximate. Well, it's 4 by 3 because it's the shape of it, and 3 by 3.5. So, and we're going to make a spindle out of it, probably about 4 inches. Depends on how I feel and how I think it would look on that bowl, and the base for it as well. So I'm going to grab said spindle roughing gouge, start roughing down. Josephine is going to tell me who's in the chat. Good evening to you all.
Good evening, everybody.
I love the way you just volunteered, Joe, there.
Yes, I know she cries if you don't, you see.
No, it's just that it saves Brian from volunteering me.
Well, that's true.
Anyway, in the chat we have Todd at Glen Cove Woodworks, Malcolm Douglas from my roof
Oops.
Klingsmore Braces UK, that's Rob. For 60. Paul Hoyton, the Grease Returner. Terry Bartlett. Our friend William Kenny. Woodturning with Barry. Ward Wilson. And our friend Brian.
I had to shout at my dogs then.
Field Coast Woodturning, or Simon.
I've replied.
Alright. Richard Phelan.
Evening, Richard.
Doug Miller at Woodspun Round.
Hey, Doug.
And that's it, we've got. As far as I can say, if I've not missed anybody out, but if I have, let yourself be known.
Did you say? Did you say hello to Ruth?
I did.
Hello, Ruth.
I wasn't paying attention.
You never
No,
pay
you were
attention.
shouting at your dogs.
Yeah.
You
I
never
was
pay
shouting-
attention, Newsby.
This is true. I was shouting at my dogs though.
I definitely.
dogs-
31 people, it says in the chat. I definitely
It does.
didn't read 31 names out there, so
No,
let
you
yourselves
definitely
be
didn't.
The
known.
others are lurking in the background.
There's some lurkers. Yes.
Lurkers. Oh, we got to get rid of that bit. Look.
It reminds me of Frankie Howard.
Actually, I'll peel that off now. Let me get rid of that. Right.
Not now,
Bit more to
look.
go.
Yo.
So how thin is this going to be?
Well, I haven't really made my mind up. Although I've got to take it down to. I've got to get a tenon on both ends. But I just want to get it sort of round to there.
And what size was the tenon you left on the?
The tenon on the
The
other
bowl?
one is. I'll measure
Sorry,
that,
the
actually.
the mortise on the bowl. Should I say.
Mortise on the bowl is. Where's my door? Oh, there it
57,
is.
was it?
Something like that one. I can't remember. now.
30 something.
30 something. But I had to extend it a bit because I had a bit of chip out, didn't I?
Oh,
So
no.
that is now. That mortise is now 56.
What?
56.
That's big.
So we're nearly there on that. Look.
Martin Boyd is just joined us here. Martin
We're nearly
Martin
there.
Peter Kelly,
Yeah.
and Peter. And Peter.
Martin and Peter.
Nearly there with that one. So
What's wrong with my glasses this evening? I can't even see
I'll
the
now
chat.
trim that down before we go too far.
Oh. Richard has
No.
Richard has just announced that the Land Rover has left the driveway. So Mrs. Richard will be happy.
Robert Broadwood's in.
Where was it supposed to be going?
It was supposed to be leaving, but it's been supposed to be leaving for, I think, the last 8 years probably.
Oh, right, one of those.
You know, one of those.
Yeah, I got it.
Richard was happily using it as a wood store,
Yeah, perfect.
Oh dear.
Right.
but he got chased in the end.
Under the bed, Richard, is a good place to hide it as well.
It is.
Not if you've
But
got a
you-
divan.
Yeah, just make sure you've got nice dry stuff. Don't put damp stuff under there. It makes a mess. Did we say hello to Robert?
We did.
Good. I'm just
Hello,
checking
Robert.
up on you.
Not good, though. That's not good.
Peter the Park.
That's down below the
Turner
size we
joined
want.
us.
So we'll have to use this end.
Hey, Peter.
Good evening, Peter.
That's another Peter. That's it.
Hmm.
That's a new
Right,
name, is
we'll
it?
finish that
I
off.
don't,
That's
no,
the
I
right
think
size.
Peter's been in before.
Oh.
Yeah.
Has he?
I
Yeah.
think we have
Who's that?
Aye.
seen him before. Peter the
Yeah.
Park.
Peter, the
Turner.
Parkwood Turner.
Yes. Yes.
He has.
He has.
Benjamin's
He
in.
has, lad.
Good evening, Ben.
Ben?
No, he's not
Oh,
on
no.
tonight. No.
No,
He's
Steve's
awesome.
not on tonight. He's very busy at work, and he's been making cabinets and stuff for his workshop. So it's maybe just
As well as
not
that.
100%. But Terry's covering for him tonight.
Oh,
Try and
Richard,
finish.
Richard,
Copper
Richard.
Elwood turnings joined us.
What's Richard done now?
Good evening, Robert.
Oh, look. 64 inches of beech.
Working
yada.
on a 64-inch beech tree. So is that 64-inch diameter, Richard? Or circumference?
Because circumference, that'll be. Diameter, that'll be, won't it, a piece?
I would think diameter, but that's a big tree.
That's a big
There'll
tree.
be some nice beech blanks coming shortly then.
Right, now we need. So that's basically our tenon that will be going into the mortise off the bottom.
Rob, a couple of wood turnings join us.
So what I could do
Hey, Rob.
now
Already said hello
is
to him, Brian.
put a mortise
did
on
you?
each end.
Perhaps okay, I'm just sleeping. All right.
Let's measure that mortise there in it. 1 second. We'll measure the tenon.
I'm going to start to pay attention now.
You
Okay.
never pay attention, Mr.
Oh, that's true.
Michael Azapardi is in.
And I
Oh,
go,
Michael.
Joe's too quick for me today. And then I forget what she said, so.
Oh, nice one.
Brian, don't avail.
We've got 40 people watching. Yay!
And DK Woodworks is
Hey, Andy.
Evening, Andy.
That'll be the young Andrew.
That'll do for that end. One on this end, in case we need that end. I don't know if we do. But we'll put it there now, just in case.
What? How are you going to make that fit into the big mortises in the bottom of the bowl?
That bit's fitting into the mortise.
Oh, so why is there a tenon? Why is there a tenon on it?
Got to go into the chuck. I can get that off afterwards, can I?
Oh, right, okay.
Come on.
Pay attention, Brian. Pay attention.
Does it have to go into the chuck?
Well, yeah, because I want to make sure it's nice and tight and don't slip. You know.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
It'll end up
Well,
that
just
size
upon it, right?
anyway at the end.
You confused me now.
How
will it?
Actually, I'll need 1 tenon that size.
You do, Terry.
No, I need 1 tenon that size because that tenon will go into the other piece, won't it?
The base, yeah.
This won't. So I'll put this one in the chuck.
Correct.
Clean off this, get it ready, then put the center back in. So that's what I'm going to do there.
Yeah, so you've only 1 chuckable tenon.
Yeah.
Correct.
But this is all broken. This is all cracked and manky.
Oh, I see. So you have to do something like that.
Yeah, and this
Well,
is,
you
this
need to be.
That's below the size I want.
That's cracking manky too, then.
Yeah, so I think probably I'm going to come back here.
So you've
there.
Yeah, you're
No,
going to
have to come back to there. Get rid of the crack.
You will.
Don't want to do that. Never mind.
I think you're confused.
No, that's all right. Let's get rid of that anyway. See if that's enough.
Richard sent me a picture. Oh, I must have. Oh, where's my thing?
That might have uncracked enough.
I shall return forthwith post haste in a moment. Just going to get my iPad.
Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to cut this bit off.
Barry Chitty's in the chat. Good evening,
Hi, Barry.
Hey, Barry.
Good evening, Barry.
We'll be smack
I'm walking
it
up here.
onto the bandsaw. Get rid of that piece. That's no good.
And once we're finished here this evening,
very useful.
once we're finished this evening, you can nip over and watch Steve's unboxing of a 4-inch chuck from Vivor.
Okay. Gentleman Woodturn is in. Good evening,
Mark.
Mark.
Evening, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Get that tail stock out of the way for a minute. Take that out. Unscrew this from my chuck buddy. Put it back on there. That should be a nice hurling piece. Find the chuck key. Is there?
Ooh.
You still see that now? Do I have to move the camera? I'm not sure.
No, we can see
No,
it.
it's still good. Still good.
Right.
I'm just looking at the picture of said 64-inch beech tree.
Oh, he sent the picture, did he?
Oh, he did.
Lovely.
Sent it to me, yeah.
Lovely.
It is a brute of a tree. Should be some nice blanks out of that, Richard.
Actually, I don't need that size tool rest now. I'll go for a smaller one. Easier to mess around with. Right, now we want to get that to the size we need for our tenon. Is that right, Brian?
Yeah, that's going to be the tenon that's going to go into the bowl.
Into the bowl.
Yes. I hope.
Just chop that off. And
check
the
size.
The dividers. Check the size of the bowl. That's that size.
I've just sent you that picture of that tree.
I'm just looking at it here. Yeah.
Which is that size.
That's a nice one.
It is indeed.
Where do I put my chisel? There.
And there's some nice spalting in it as well. Oh, lovely.
Yeah. The only thing is with beech, if you don't process it pretty good and pretty quick, it just splits like a devil.
Does it?
Yeah.
Dang.
Sorry for my hand in the way, but I've got to get this balanced so I can get in there.
Okay.
We'll forgive you.
Still can't do it right. Stop it. It's easier.
Stop it and test it. Right.
Yeah, because I'm going to get it wrong out.
Bailey Woodworks has joined us. Good evening,
It's Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Hello there, Chris. How are you doing? That's almost had a bit of an Irish twang in my voice then. I have to watch
You
that.
did. It's quite tight actually, so I don't
Oh,
think
dear.
I want it hugely tight. I just want a bit more off of there. Now I've got to make the width of the tenon, or the depth of
Oh,
the
he's
tenon,
got-
which is it's 7 mil.
Going to plank it next week, Richard says.
Oh, brilliant.
Enchanted Wood Designs is in.
Wonder could I afford a couple of planks?
evening.
Well, the problem is how do you get them?
It's just slightly big, which I thought it would be, because it was very tight. Right.
Chris said it's Friday at 2 p.m. and he's counting the minutes. Dun, dun, dun. You at work, Chris?
Ugh. That's a nice
Yeah.
tight fit,
Cheers.
Good.
although it's a bit big now, so I just got to take it down slightly.
Needs a
'Cause it's
hair
not
off the
bottom-
end, yeah.
Not bottoming out enough, so I've got to get it to bottom out almost exactly so glue fits on both sides.
Best plan. Even if there's a tiny little gap is better.
Yeah, true. I'm not worried about the gap. I'll put a little. I'm putting it in a bit so that any glue will go back into the center and not spill out around the edges.
Robert Dolman's in.
Hey, Robert.
Good evening.
Hello,
Good
Robert.
evening, Robert.
How are you and Karen?
Yeah,
Hey,
there's a
somebody-
housewife in the
some-
military.
Just rocking a bit more, isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah.
just rocking a little bit.
Oh,
So we'll have to do that.
I just noticed I had a missed call on my iPad today. It was Joe.
Hey, don't you start.
That's better, hopefully.
Oh,
Here
pepper.
we are.
Yeah,
Did that.
super.
Right. Well, that's
Hmm.
my center column.
Well, Terry,
We won't call it finished. We'll work on that, shall we?
Terry, what depth is that bowl, Terry?
Depth is the bowl. It is.
About 2 3/4 inches, isn't it?
Oh, it's more than that.
More, is it?
No, that's not more. No, it's 2.5.
Uh,
2 1/4 now. 2
2
1/4.
1/4.
Because we had to take off an inch, didn't we?
Yeah.
Remember,
Oh, I
remember that
see. That
split? We
lose
had
the
a split
crack.
on it. Yeah, it was a crack. Right. So. Right. So that's
Grandma,
that bit finished.
Grandma Rushube says, I hope everyone's had a good day and looking forward to the weekend.
I think
Brilliant
that's
day.
almost guaranteed looking forward to the weekend, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bank holiday weekend here.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Andy,
Right.
the Valley Wood Turner, Bundy Row, is in and says, good evening all.
Good evening, Andy.
Taking a
Where's
shape
Lucy?
now
Hi, Andy.
Is Lucy in?
No, I've not seen her.
No, Lucy. Must be dealing with the kids.
The problem I got now is I got knot right there. I was going to put a nice little bead there before we start the
Oh,
shape.
you'll be fine. You'll still get a bead in there. You can beat it
Ah,
out.
yeah.
I'll probably have to use a spindle gauge rather than scooches on it. Though, 'cause
Yeah.
it might
Yeah,
tear it
well, I
out.
think so. A man of your
Right.
caliber will be able to beat that.
Might tear it out with a skew. So I'll use the spindlest of gouges.
No bother to you, Terry.
Only want a little bead. Yeah.
Just a tiny little bit?
No, just a bead to start with.
Oh, all right, okay.
Andy says Lucy is drinking sours. She'll be on shortly.
Sours.
Sours.
What in the name of goodness is sour?
Alcohol. Isn't it?
Well, I've no idea. That's why I'm asking.
I think so. There could be trouble ahead.
It's there may be trouble ahead. But it won't.
There may be trouble ahead.
I was making it up as I was going along.
Yeah,
As you always do. As you
As
always
I
do,
always
Dan.
do. Steady.
Well, that gets up almost a bead, not quite. I'm gonna get it right.
Are we having quite a thick pedestal, or are we going to be decorative?
Yeah, no, I'm thinking. I was thinking I might go thin. You know.
Ooh.
Well, to expose the color in that piece of wood, you need to go well in.
Quite thin, you know.
Reveal the grain and.
Now, Terry Bartlett says, Ruth, we got some blood orange gin today and we'll enjoy over the weekend. Is that Whitley Neal's? So it's very nice. Very, very nice.
Don't like gin.
Did you not? Oh, nice.
Mother's ruin. I've not been drinking that. It's rubbish.
Is that rubbish?
Never tried it.
I like it with lemonade. In fact, I'm supposed to be having a gin night on the 11th of February.
Are you now?
Well, I'm going to a gin night on the 11th.
Oh. Are you being chauffeured?
Oh, well, no, I just have to walk about 100 yards to the house.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm going to be drinking.
But the question is, how are you getting back?
Slightly differently.
Brian, who cares?
Well, true.
Someone else worry about that.
You know, someone else worry about that, eh? Right, that I'm thinking, if it's not chipped out on that knot.
Ruth only likes gin with lemonade.
It hasn't.
Apparently.
Exactly.
There's the colour starting to come out now.
That is going to be our junction.
That's nice.
Yes, well, it's not bad looking. Yeah.
Not bad, is it?
Oh, I like that.
That's not pleasing some people.
Yeah, I think that's going to be our junction. Now we just got to think of how we're going to develop this now.
We can have a gin together in March, Ruth.
So you're going to have a similar bead then on the other end?
Yeah, on the other
into
end,
the
I'll
foot.
have a similar
Yeah,
bead,
into the base,
but it'll
yeah.
be a lot smaller. The base is going to be smaller, obviously. Basically, the size of the tenon in there.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering what. Right, so at the moment, my next quest, I think I'm going to bring this this center up now, and I'm not worried about putting a hole in the bottom of there because that's going to be in the thing in it. Now I can play with that as I wish. Right.
So Robert should,
whether I should draw it or not.
Our good friend Robert says, walk there and stagger back. Well, we kind of assumed that was going to be the case.
Place. Might have to send Glyn over to take me home.
Oh, yeah, we're doing drawings and everything. Wow.
Well, I'm just wondering what I'd... Actually, I want to come in a bit further than that, so... A little decorative piece here, maybe. Some sort of decorative bit there when we get inside.
Fred Taylor's in. And Brent Beaker.
Down there.
Hi,
Brent and Fred.
And Fred. How you doing, buddies?
There you go. Fred Taylor says, sours are a mixed drink containing a base liquor, lemon or lime juice, and the sweetener.
There we go, you see.
There you are now. Learned some today.
Yeah.
Give Fred.
Circle.
Will you put a ball in it?
I don't know. I'm just thinking of ideas. You're got nothing from you.
I told off there. They were giving me
start
ideas.
Off wide, go into the centre, and then come back out at the bottom.
No. That's not boring. We want something nice and intricate.
Nice and intricate.
Yeah, with fillets and coves and beads and.
There you go. Then there's the suggestion, Terry.
About that ish.
Yeah.
That board don't have to be that big. Board can be small.
More teardrop shape, maybe.
Teardrop shape like that.
Yeah, something. Yeah. It's a bit. Yeah.
Oh, it's getting a bit oniony now.
Yeah.
I like balls.
It's getting to be like a fingernail. No comment.
Right, let's try that again then. This is William's idea.
Very
So we'll have a
so
little
so says
transition
Ricky.
down in here, and then we'll have our thin stem, you know, whatever. And then William's thinking about coming out into it.
Yeah.
And
There you
back out to there.
It's just like an onion.
Hang on. And then we'll
You
have
don't like onions?
a little fillet here maybe,
Yeah.
Nope.
just to finish that off, and then we'll come out of there,
Little ball.
back down in here, and then we'll have something like that maybe, and then we'll
Little diamond shape.
out to like that to our bead.
Now you're talking.
Boring.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll have a little candle there maybe, you know, whatever, you know, or vase. Yeah.
Just about as boring as it gets, but no matter.
Brian, be quiet.
Yeah.
Where's your sense of adventure, Terry?
Hey, right, that's Brian. That's Williams.
You're living
No,
in the
Joe.
past.
Right, Brian, I await your earliest.
Oh, I think you should just
Got a blank canvas.
Go back to your beginning on the first one you did. See, there you go.
You like that one?
Oh, I like the large sort of ball shape in the middle. And
The only
See,
reason I think of the
Brian likes
ball,
balls.
I only think of the reason the ball is because when you pick up a pedestal bowl, your
something
fingers
to hold it
underneath
by.
and hold
Correct.
the ball. You see,
But you can do that with the base of an onion too.
you can do that one.
If it's big enough. But that's
Chat.
just fairly
Help me
standard.
out here, chat.
There's nothing
What do you fancy?
modern or out of the ordinary with that. That's just
So that's it. Over to the
classic.
chat.
That's
which one do
kind
you
of
fancy?
classic shape that William's given you.
Yeah.
Oh, Hoyton says, what about a hollow twist?
Twist. Ooh,
Well, that's a little
twist.
bit longer, and that's like another week's work filing.
We'll be here for 3 days.
Or I could off center it and have it off center all the way down, but I don't really do that either. I want it nice, just to.
Now you're
So
talking.
basically, what you're telling me is you want a
Many
nice
sounds
classic
good.
shape. So that's the end of that.
Well, I like that with a ball. I can put your, you know, and I quite like that, which is a classic shape. Yeah, excuse me. I'm just going to nip over to my drawer where I got my books.
Okay, chat. What do we want?
And I'm just going to reply to Terry
book in there, is
Bartlett. It is Whitley Neal's gin. I think it's a good selection of gins, Whitley Neal. Not that I'm trying to advertise it, but go for it. I like the buried ones.
Oh God, where's those books gone? Oh, there.
Yeah, Ruth, I agree with that. Today, I thought it was going to be treated by Terry. He wanted to.
I took her out today. Everybody. Took her out today.
He had a massive cake batter.
I did.
And I was left with a chocolate bar. Says it all.
Yeah, well, it wasn't a chocolate bar. It wasn't a chocolate bar. It was one of those Slimming World things you get. I'm not on Slimming World, but Ruth is. So tough.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe you should be on Slimming World. Ruth doesn't need to be.
Well, I said she don't need to be. She could have had a ciabatta with me.
I mean, no comment, like, you know.
You've shared the ciabatta.
Classic Forms, Williams.
There you go.
Oh, that's the job.
Oh God, here we go.
Classic Forms. Look for what is it called? I'm doing. Here we are. Look at that, look.
Rob from Klingspor says, a nice thin stem with captured rings,
Oh no, you
tapering from thick to thin. See,
that's just changed to vessels. There you go. There's our bow. Our bow's just a normal bow.
But hold on now, because none of your bows have got an OG on them. The bow hasn't got an OG to start with.
I said that, but there's classic. You know,
that's classic.
This is classic stuff. This is classic stuff. We might not be going classic, might we? No, we're doing non-classic.
So. Well, you went non-classic when you haven't put an OG on the bow.
Well, I did say about it, but I changed mine then. Because Pete said, "Where's your adventure? Do an ordinary bowl and make it look good." And I can't change that now because the bowl is only 3 millimeters thick.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some. Yeah, wow.
No, big OG. Well, the top one's a bit roundish-ish. But it's only got a little squat foot. See, the problem is now we're looking at the design.
No, I'm
And-
going to do a long one. Long pin.
Okay. 2 1/4 inch bowl, 2 1/2 inch bowl, and a 4 inch stem. An inch or inch and a half base.
See, there's a plate with something like William was thinking.
I think
Mine
that
was-
looks
Yeah,
quite
that's
nice, actually.
that looks nice. Yeah.
Mine was more of a round one.
There's something a
I
bit
think I
roundish.
prefer the ball a bit higher up than lower down.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too. I do know.
Yeah, the ball would be higher up.
Grandma
I think you
Ruthie
should-
saying any time today, Terry.
Shut your mouth, you. Right. Put that back.
Terrier.
And and we had the voice of reason from
Version 3.
Enchanted Wood Designs. It says
Version 3.
the base needs to be able to hold the weight.
Oh, the base load the weight, trust me. This is not the base. The base is going to be made out of this. So base is going to be 4 inches diameter. This is just the bit in the middle, the spindle. So, how
Yeah,
about
The
that
French
then?
turner is in.
Gerard, there you
Gerard,
go.
this is Gerard. I'm here tonight for you. Nobody else. This is for you.
Just
Because
for
you said you couldn't make Monday. I thought I'd come on tonight and do it. You can
And
thank me
Benjamin
later.
says, Terry, Benjamin says, stop procrastinating, Terry. What is this? Brian's life?
No, mine.
We'll
Lucy
get on
Bundy
with this.
Rose in. Good evening.
Hi, Lucy.
Hi,
Where have
Lucy.
you
Enjoy
been?
your sours.
You've been on the gin.
We've heard you've been up to drink already. And Ruth says, take that electronic cigarette out of your mouth,
Shut
as
your
we
mouth,
can't
you.
hear you. That was
Shut
probably
your
his
mouth.
pencil he was got his gob.
Right, down here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So you should be, Gerard.
What's that? What's he saying?
He says, and this is in full capital letters now. He says, "Thank you very much, sir. I feel ashamed to be late."
So
Yeah, well, you are.
So-
Well, you know, I mean,
Shame.
it was only done for you.
Terry Bartlett says, "Question for Terry. What's the name of the book?"
Oh, hang on. Be there. Be
It's-
there.
Classic
I think
Forms.
it's just called Classic
Hang on,
Forms. I think. That's what
Classic
it's called.
Forms.
And a bead there. And that
I have
we
it
are.
here.
Yeah. How about that?
Okay.
I will
Go.
look for the link.
Go for it.
Classic Forms by E.
Stuart.
Dias.
Stuart Trombley.
Stuart E. Dias. It's a great book, and it's really nice to read. And he tells you the history of how he got there and all the rest of it. And
We'll have a look out for that.
How about that then?
Is it
Okay.
Stuart Dias?
Yeah.
Yes.
There it is.
Copy.
It's available from loads of places. I'll get you one. Just try it on there.
Come on then, which one?
Sure, Terry.
Rob from Klingspor says it's called Classic Form for people that don't want to do anything different.
Well, there. Now I'm thinking of going back to
That's
that.
exactly what it is. No. What it is, it's classic form for boring old farts.
Hey,
Ultimately,
There's the link for
Terry,
it, guys, if you want it. It's
it's your
£24
project.
from Amazon.
Alex of Wooden Things has joined us. Good evening, Alex.
Hi,
It's
Alex.
your
Hello,
project,
Alex.
so you do what you think would be nice for yourself.
Michael Azapathy, he says, the second drawing for him.
Well, I
He's
like
a-
the one that William.
Yep, that was the
Grandpa
second
Jim's
one.
in. Hello, Grandpa Jim.
Hi, Jim.
Good evening, Grandpa Jim.
Right, Terry, we've got 52 people watching now. Get on with it, Turner. Come on.
Oh, I love
oh, that
Florida.
knot's hard. That knot's
I
hard.
wish I was there now.
And Doug Miller says, number 2 or number 3, in my opinion.
Thank you, Doug.
So none of us have got a clue what he's doing at the minute. He's just
Well, I don't even think Terry does, but you know,
stick
we'll just
a
go with it.
chisel in it and see what happens.
Just going to get down there.
Good
Actually,
start
what I'll
somewhere.
do, turn up a bit.
The wood shall reveal.
Welcome Douglas says, last one you drew for me.
So Lucy says we've been at Dark Revolution, which is a local brewery, and they had an amazing pizza up there tonight.
Oh.
Nice.
Just going to sharpen this spindle gauge. Won't be a second.
Ooh.
On his CBN wheel.
Oi, oi, oi.
Ringing a bit.
Something just fell off a table. Know what that was?
It wasn't the spanner, was it, by any chance?
I'll keep looking for it, Brian. I haven't found it yet.
Oh.
I'll keep looking, boy.
You still haven't found the spanner.
I've looked everywhere. The only place I can think it is going to be where in the corner, then but the other back of the lathe, there's a lot of stuff down there stored, which I'm not allowed to bend yet, am I? So I can't get down to it.
So basically what Terry's telling you is that the bit you can't see in his workshop, the bit behind the lathe is full of crap.
No, it's not full of crap.
Yeah, it is.
What dude is in? Hey, Stephen.
Stephen. Stephen. Good evening.
Stephen.
Don't ask us what Terry's doing because we have no idea.
Not a lot, Stephen.
Grandma Roof Tube is laughing and says, remember, I have the spanner.
She probably has.
Wouldn't surprise me.
I bet she has. She's hidden it away.
Lucy said she's stuffed. She can't even move now.
What, on gin?
No, it's not a very nice feeling if you can't move after.
Just thinking of how thin I want this.
Well, if you can't move after eating, so you've ate far too damn much. You shouldn't have had it.
Proportions we need. Proportions. Let's have a look.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, that
2.5 inch bowl, 4 inch stem, 1.5 inch base.
That ain't bad.
It's going to be kind of unproportional, I would think. But never mind. What do I know?
Dunno.
Paul Houghton said you should try a magnet on a stick to get down behind the lathe.
That, yeah.
Yeah. I got one of those grabbing things, you used to.
Yeah, litter picker.
Litter picker,
what?
yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I got one of those litter pickers or whatever they're called, yeah.
Trust me, Danny, that's what they're called. Ow. Douglas Mungham. Beat me again, Joe.
Get in there.
Good evening, Douglas.
Yes, good evening, Douglas.
You need to take the heel off that bevel to get in there, Danny.
No, I don't.
I said you nearly need to. Didn't say you had to.
No, I don't. Just take a smaller one.
Yeah, you can get the small. Use many tools.
And use as many tools as you can because then you don't have to worry about the other ones.
No, it justifies buying them. Douglas says, are you sure you didn't throw it out with some shavings? I don't think that's the case.
If you'd seen the size of the spanner, you would realise I didn't throw it out with the shavings.
The spanner is the size of
a foot long.
A standard TV remote.
Yeah.
It's massive. It's 8 inches long, 2.5 inches wide.
Oh, can't get in with that one.
Brent says it's a great book for inspiration. Well, it is a good book. It is if you like classic design, yeah.
Well, I do like classic design. Don't get me wrong. I love classic designs.
Yeah. Well, I quite like.
You know why? You know why? Because it's good to the eye.
Yeah. But then, who made
good
it
for the eye.
plastic design? Yeah, I know. I understand all that. I get that. But then, everything's the same then.
I suppose it's understanding where you get it from in the first place. You know, when you're a new
Totally
turner.
do. Yeah.
I know you shouldn't cut uphill. I know. Don't tell me.
Douglas has forgot that Terry's only 2 foot tall. He's actually 3'6". He's quite a big hobbit.
Just thinking.
But he does have great big hairy feet, of course. Size 14, I think.
Here's your onion coming now, Brian.
Just looking at
boring old onion.
Shut your mouth, you.
Couldn't put a radish or something in there rather than an onion.
Well, the radish would have been right. It was round, wasn't it? A radish.
Yeah, I know.
Correct, Gerard.
So I'm trying to tell you.
Stuart E. Dyer's book we're talking
It
about.
is. The link's back up in the chat, in fact. Paste. There's the Amazon link to said book if people haven't got it. I think it's currently on sale for £24.99 in the hardcover.
It's a lovely book.
It is.
I think I've seen it in the carpentry store. They have it.
I'm sure they have.
Going tomorrow, Brian.
You are not.
Yeah.
What day is tomorrow? Saturday. Why? Is there something on?
No, just a bit of retail therapy, that's all.
Ah!
No, William.
Bit of retail.
Maybe jumping.
Well, consider you're that far. Why don't you just come on up the road?
Yeah. Carpentry store is only about 35 minutes from me.
It's only about an hour, no, 2 hours roughly for me. Wonder good eyes. What time are you going up, William?
Any time at all.
You going, Brian?
I might try and escape. Can't do anything.
You're not allowed to do anything on your foot, are you?
I went to do the horses this morning and I got chased. I wasn't allowed to go and pick up the poop because I can't walk.
Oh, no.
I had to hobble, so can't really do that much. But I have to go and do it anyway. But I can drive okay.
You're automatic as well, aren't you?
Yeah, well, it's my right foot, so it's.
Oh,
but it's fine. I just use the what do you call it? Cruise control.
So
Which is
what
easy
are you
enough,
going to do once you get there if you can't walk?
I can hobble.
limp
You
about.
need walking sticks.
No. I've got good balance. I just have to hobble, and I can't stand on it for a long time. That's the problem. That's why I can't do any turning. It's the standing that's the hard bit.
Yeah. I don't know about mobility and stuff. Terry Bartlett says he's beat that Brian £20 on eBay.
Is it? Okay, there you go. Well, you can get it on eBay for 20 quid. I just popped in the first link I came to, guys, so that's why I used the Amazon link.
Search about, see what you can find.
I'm sure you will find it. Now you've got the name, you can just search for it yourself and find it.
Find it.
You might even get a second-hand one.
I'm sure there's a lot. If you're a member of a club, somebody will have it that you could borrow.
Yeah.
Oops.
And
Start
then, if you
photocopying.
ever look through it and you really like it, then you can make the decision to actually buy a copy if you want.
I'm sure I have it, but I can't see it there. Doesn't appear to be jumping out of my library.
You haven't got it then?
It appears not. I'm sure I did have
there
it.
you are.
I must have it.
Thought you didn't.
Maybe have it set somewhere else.
Yeah.
Turn boxes. From Tree to Gallery. That's a good book.
So Robert Broad was saying, so we have a hobbit and a hobble then.
A hobbit and a hobble. Yeah, a hobble.
Hobbit and a hobble.
It could be worse. Could have been like Terry before Christmas. He was a hobbling hobbit.
And then Ben is
I'm
saying,
still bloody hobbling.
Ben is
I'm
saying,
still
my
hobbling,
woodturning
Brian.
tools have arrived from America.
What tools have arrived from America?
$300 plus £89 import stroke VAT.
Oh, take that.
Blimey, it's a lot of money.
Why did you buy tools from America? And come and think of that, Benjamin. What did you buy at 300 quid? This is more important. What nice new tools have you bought? I think we need to know. Gerard says he knows. I know the feeling, Brian. I had to wear a back brace after work. After locking my back over Christmas. Oh, painful. Oh,
Now, do I keep it like that, or do I give another bit of decoration down this end?
for goodness sake.
I'm
I
thinking
actually
of
quite like it as it is because
height.
Is that-
I'm thinking,
I do
I'm
as
thinking
well.
of height regarding. No, it's got to come in slightly there for a minute, but in a sec. But I'm thinking regarding the actual height.
Stick the ball on it.
I'm doing it. I'm just going to get the bow. Give me 9 to get
Oh,
away.
hurry up.
Get over here.
I don't know if it needs to be much thinner, Terry.
No, not thinner, longer.
Longer.
No, I don't think. I think.
Oh, Terry, you've got a base
got
to go on,
enough.
remember?
Oh, I got the basic one here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
I like it as is.
I'll still
Yeah,
need to be a bit
same as-
thicker here. Got to come down to there so I can have the bead and
mhm.
base.
But I was thinking about the thickness at the top of the onion.
There, you think it's too thick? Well, that's too
No,
thick.
No,
up,
no,
no, up
where?
at the.
No, that's all right. That's
Yeah.
proportional.
That's that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it
what
is.
I think. That's you
Yeah.
don't want to lose any more there.
I think that'll do there, don't you? That
Yep.
looks nice to me.
Well, it
I'm
looks
happy
all
with
right.
that. Shut your mouth, you.
So
I
it's
think that
boring
looks
as frig, like. I
Hey.
mean,
That looks
Classic.
lovely.
classically speaking, it looks
I
okay.
really like it.
Classically speaking, it looks
Oh,
fine.
viewers.
Boring old fuck.
Hey, that'll do then for that.
I
Now
don't-
I've got
I
to
don't know why I come here and try and drag you into the 21st century at all. It's
right now.
just like-
Right now, the next question is all highly technical. This I've got to now measure a forstner bit
No.
because I need a forstner bit. The size of the forstner bit I'm going to drill into the bottom is going to be the tenon on the other end because I'm not going to mess about with hollowing it out and all that. It's just gonna forstner bit it. Can I get it on
Who's
there?
Fred, have we missed somebody coming in there?
Yeah,
Fred Gilliver has joined
Fred
us.
Gilliver.
Oh, Fred,
along,
how
Fred.
are you?
Right.
Evening,
55
Fred.
people watching, Terry, making a
What
classical
size
error.
What size is that forstner
Um,
there? Forstner
Terry,
bit?
Terry Bartlett's saying the paperback version is only £12.99.
Oh, well, there you go. Get stuck in.
Yeah, get the rubbish version. We don't mind. 35 mil. So if that's the 35 mil tenon on the bottom,
Everybody's saying that it
dunno.
looks good as it is, actually.
Okay.
Rob says it would look good in the Premier Inn.
maybe a big.
Oh, dear.
No,
That's
I
the
like-
next size I'm going to try in the 35.
I like your style,
40,
Rob.
41.
I have to say.
41. Let's have that.
Sometimes the classic
Uh,
things are just.
It just. What's that there we got there? What's that there?
Boring.
Shut your mouth, Hoosby.
Boring.
That's
Keep them
43.
boring.
That's 41. So I think that's about it. That's where I'm staying with that.
Terry Bartlett says, now children, play nicely.
No children.
Not a chance, Terry.
So
Zero
that'll
chance.
be. Take it over.
Yeah, before it falls off.
I'll just spin the ladle then. Let's put the tool rest in. Ready to spin it up. That would have been classic. All right. Right. So
Yeah.
we make that down to there and there with our little bead on. Right.
Put the bow back on and do that, Terry. Spin it up fast. We'll get some
Yeah,
more
that'd be
viewers.
2 hours wasted
Get some
from
more
last
viewers.
night.
You can get a viral video of that one.
Yeah.
Make sure you get a nice wide angle shot so you can see it flying over the workshop.
Yeah, just make sure you duck in time.
Right.
He's a cruel.
I know.
Yeah, you keep them straight with him.
No straightening that fella.
Hey, look, they're old men, so I can't
Oi.
I can't tell them.
You less of the old woman.
How old are you later on in the year, Brian?
How old am I? 69 years
How
old.
old will you be?
This year?
Yeah.
70.
70.
Old. Hodgepodge
70
years
Hodgepodge
young.
is in. Good evening, Robert.
Robert from Hodgepodge is in. Hi, Robert.
Yeah,
Rob.
Robert.
70 years old this year. On the 1st of November-ish.
Ish. 1st November ish.
Yeah.
First of
Do you know?
November.
Do you know? Do you know what the 1st of November is? Of course, don't you? Do.
Your birthday.
Apart from being my birthday, it's All Saints Day.
And it's the day after my birthday. I'll be 50 on the 31st of October.
Oh, wow.
Halloween, eh? Halloween,
You're
eh?
turning 50.
Yep.
Oh, William's
You won't be
turning
one of
50
those,
this
Brian.
year.
So,
Sorry, Joe. what'd you say?
Halloween is actually called All Hallows Eve.
All Hallows Eve. Yeah.
That's when all the bad people come out.
Good grief.
And then the next day is All Saints Day when all the saints come out. See, that's how it goes.
Right.
Saint Brian.
Are you going to have a big celebration then, William?
No.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Me neither.
No. I think once you get past a certain year, you don't. You just try and forget them.
Yep.
You don't care then, do you?
For us
Couldn't
that
give
are
a toot.
older than you.
Eh?
Lucy's correct. She says all the best people have birthdays in November. Well said, Lucy. And it all starts with me on the 1st. Douglas Mong says my last comment. Oh yes, I think I saw one like that. This thing that Terry's done in Up Pompeii with Frankie Howard.
No.
Whoa, 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 and thrice whoa.
I'll be turning 57 this year. And I feel like a...
And then November closes out with Lucy towards the end. There you go. What a wonderful month November is.
Yeah. Eh? Too high. That is. Turn it down a bit. Oh, actually, I could have bee there first, or could have line there first.
It's too close to Christmas, I think, that.
Nah, it's fine.
That's looking really nice, Terry.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, it's too classical.
For us who like classic.
For those who like classic.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it looks really nice.
Just to me, it seems like old and boring, but no matter.
Brian.
Throw down the gauntlet, Terry.
It's a nice little bead there, Terry. Lovely little fillet. Almost a little bit of a cove there, but it's not really a cove. It's kind of flat.
Have you been drinking, Brian?
Nope.
You should have been.
Say it, same.
You should have been, Brian. Just
Come
going to
on,
measure this a minute. Measure this. That dictates how big my tenon is. Let's see what that is. That says 41. I got a 41 forcing a bit here, or did I have one close enough to that? I can't remember now.
40, I think you said, was it?
No, I got a 41. That's a 41.
Perfect.
Oh, hey, is that not perfect?
Oh. Go on then.
What am I, Brian? What am I?
Say it. Say it.
What am I, Brian? I'm invincible.
No. I knew he was going to say it.
Right.
Douglas Mingham is saying, Brian, are you saying old is boring?
No, Douglas. What I'm saying is
no, Douglas, you daren't say that.
Old-fashioned is boring.
You daren't say it's boring.
We've been making this shape for thousands of years. Is there nothing new?
Yeah, it looks good. It looks good.
Why don't you
there never will be anything new if nobody tries something new.
Go for it.
I do all the time.
Well, that's all right. I'm happy with this shape.
Yes, dear.
If you're not happy with this shape, you can leave my channel.
Okay.
I don't care.
Lucy is saying, Terry, you are as old as you feel.
My father said to me, Lucy, I'm only as old as the girl you're feeling, she said.
No, steady. It's before the watershed.
Well, that's right. It's not rude. So I married a younger one. Make sure there's no cracks there. It looks like a crack there, but it's not.
So did I. To be truthful.
Twisted Trees has come in.
And Douglas Mungham says, Brian, if it ain't broke, why fix it? But yeah.
Pete says Terry winding up the Canadians again.
Yeah. That's not smooth enough there, actually. Put the handle with the other side is in the way.
We'll ask Pete. What do you think of the shape, Pete?
You can lie if you like, Pete. I don't mind.
No.
You can say what you like. I don't care.
Pete will give an honest
Of course you will. Yeah. Of course you will. Start that at what, 180 grit. Oh. Switch on the Jubrice.
Sounds like a vacuum cleaner.
You mean
It
the
does, doesn't
extractor?
it? Yeah.
It's exactly what
Yeah.
it is. a vacuum.
It's a big vacuum cleaner, Joe.
It's just a near moving system. And Rob says, "Ooh, the exciting bit, the sanding."
Well, you
You
can
wouldn't know.
leave, Rob, and come back in about 2 minutes.
You wouldn't know that Rob works for an abrasive company, would you?
Have you ever done any sanding, Rob? Just the interest.
He tries not to use his product if he can avoid it.
It's okay to work for a company, but you may never use it. You'll just be the salesman.
He's probably sick looking at it.
So, the gentleman woodturner, Mark, he says, I think if you want to do modern shapes well, you have to understand classic form first and not dismiss it as old-fashioned.
Yeah, there you go now.
There you
It's
go.
old-fashioned.
That's kind of what I was trying to say earlier on, but
Yeah,
didn't come
I
out
still
quite as
don't
clear.
care. It's still old-fashioned.
If something's not broke, don't fix it.
That's it. If something's not broke, don't fix it.
Progress. Evolution.
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 Evolution is ever changing.
Ben is saying, if I may, I think it needs...
Says, hey, evolution is always changing, says Brian, getting on his 3-pedal bicycle.
Ben says, if I may, I think it needs to curve more as it reaches the thin bit.
Reaches the what?
The thin part at the top.
There.
Rob says, "Oi, I'm a qualified engineer, you know," puffing out his chest.
So am I, Rob. So am I. Not that it matters. Nobody gives a damn when you're turning wood.
Yeah. Hodgepodge is actually saying, yeah, the transition from fat to thin, but is a bit straight. But if you like it as it is, Terry.
Transition to what? Sorry? There.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that. I thought the onion needed to come in and back a bit. In, more in and out, you know, in. Or, I don't know. I'll have another look in a minute, see what it looks like with a bowl on it.
It must be the sours, Lucy. I'm reading things wrong tonight, lol.
Robert's chest needs to be a bit more rounded, like your belly.
Ah, that's not right.
That's Robert, though. That's Robert.
Mark says, Terry, ignore the Philistines. It's a beautiful shape.
Thank you, Mark.
I like it.
See, you lot, that's coming from a professional, so you can bugger off.
I'm not...
All here. I think it's fine. Just turn off that sanding thing a minute. Because I'm not going to sand right up until I've checked my theory, relativity, with the bowl. It's going to go there. I like that.
I like it too.
I like that.
Good.
I like it.
That's it then. Do you use much? You, Robert? In America? I don't know. I know Canada can't get it. But, right. Where were we? That was 180 grit. 240 on there. That's 240.
Now, Brent Beecroft says, let's call a friend and ask Wayne his opinion, as he's been around forever. Or so they say.
Well, I've got a feeling Wayne would say, lovely, Terry, because it's a classic design which he would like. I may be totally wrong, but
Got on board now.
Oh, what?
Brian is about to do the out.
it only takes me less than 5 seconds to move from here to the computer, Brian. You could be back in your lounge.
Easily done from this end too, Terry.
Yeah.
So what are you going to stand up to?
240. I'm just sanding this now. Keep it moving. I'm gonna put some Yorkshire. I'm gonna put sanding sealer on it and Yorkshire grit it, and then we're done with this bit. What you got to do is the other piece then.
Rob from Klingspor thinks it's going to look great with some mints in it and a Premier in.
It's fine. If the Premier Inn want to pay me 200 quid for it, that's great. I don't mind that at all. I'm pressing too hard with this sand. I don't want to ruin the profile. Just touching this up so it actually gives it 240 grit and not 180.
Chris from Bailey
Oh, there.
Woodwork says,
Rob.
I did find some yew in my brother's backyard. It is only a few inches diameter, but just as beautiful grain.
His
and
brother's
colour.
backyard's only a few inches diameter.
The tree. I
You
think we
think
call
so?
it shrub here.
The yew is considered to be a like brush or scrub,
Yeah.
and that was in Ohio apparently.
Yeah. Sandy sealer.
I think it's just a beautiful wood.
It is actually.
Yes.
It is for us. I mean, obviously, you know, if it just turns out to be a piece of scrubland rubbish
But
because
the
that's what it
Americans
grows like in a hot country. But I think this
But
looks pretty nice.
the
Even a lot of wood
Americans
that we can't
and,
get as well.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
6 of one, half dozen the other, really.
Yeah.
They've got lots more native woods than we have to choose from.
Yeah. And they're closer to like South America where they can get out of
Exotics, yeah.
other exotics that we, you know, would cost us a fortune to have delivered here. That's the thing.
Yeah. Richard's just saying there that the farm he was on today, working on that beech tree,
Right.
has some huge yew trees on it.
Oh. Thought for the future then, Richard.
Oh, don't you
Thought for the
worry, he's
future.
probably got his eye on them.
He hasn't tagged already.
Probably.
Yeah, a little
He's just
green
kinda
mark on
holding
him. A yellow mark. Can't work on him. Got to be taken down.
Kind of
Diseased.
cutting right. He's cutting the trees round so they're exposed to the wind.
We'll let that dry for a second.
Grandma Ruthie
Wonders.
was saying, can't wait for Joe's singing.
Oh, Chris, not another one.
And Ward Wilson's obviously decided he can't listen to Joe. He's off. He says, "Have a great weekend, all."
Bye, Ward.
And Royce
See you,
the
Ward.
boy has just come in.
Thanks for coming.
Right,
Oh,
right.
Roy,
I know, Roy. You
Fantastic,
came at the
Roy.
wrong time,
Oh,
Roy.
just in
You're
time for
too
One
early,
in,
Roy.
one out.
Just in time for Joe to sing.
Go back out, Roy.
There it is.
Douglas Mungham says it looks like red scented cedar.
Does it?
No, he says,
It's-
I like the look of red scented
Oh, no.
seed.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
Red
like
Cat
the
does
look.
that,
Oh, so he
yeah.
does now. So he does.
Super job.
I read that wrong.
Actually, yeah, some people put photographs on Facebook of cedar and what have you, and it does look beautiful, doesn't it?
Yeah.
With the flashes of red across it.
Yeah. Really is stunning.
And Richard says the poor farm donkey ate some bark from one of the ewes, and that was the last thing it ever ate. Oh, I'm gutted.
Yeah,
I
kills
love
horses, doesn't it?
donkeys.
Kills animals. Kills humans.
Yeah, kills us,
To
doesn't
be
it?
honest. It
Yeah,
kills
well, if you stand and eat the bark.
Mm. Or the red berries.
Turn that down a bit. Fast. A little bit slower. There you go. Ready, Joe?
Yes. Hands that feel pity can be soft as your face.
Sorry, Glenn, if you're
Light
listening.
brown, Yorkshire gritty.
And if you're asleep, Glenn, that probably just woke you up.
No, he's awake.
Oh,
Just
Just.
yeah, just.
He's-
He just woke up.
teetering on the edge.
Shame. Sorry, this is boring team, but you're gonna have to listen to this. Watch this. I mean, because it's one of the
Douglas has got a
parts
question
and
for you,
parcels.
William.
Yeah, I just see it there now. William does red cedar keeps going. I don't know. I have no experience with red cedar. It doesn't grow that much here, so I can't answer that one for you.
Yeah, he's not able to make it tonight, Roy. So, Terry is fulfilling his promise.
Actually, the real reason is Gerard couldn't make Monday, and I was going to finish this Monday, and he said he's disappointed, so I've come on tonight. So
I haven't seen Susie in the chat.
No, not this
No,
evening.
not today.
I wonder
the
did she
Yorkshire Git is in.
did she get the motorbike assassin?
the what?
Oh, that's right. Last night, yeah.
Motorbike assassin.
Oh, that's her
Her
next door
neighbour.
neighbour, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Supposedly. She probably got him.
Bryn is saying, "Oh my God, what was that noise?"
Are you singing, Joe?
Hello, Glenn.
No.
Was you singing?
That's right. Roy is in Whitby. Posted a
Oh, he's having
photograph
fish and
today.
chips, isn't he? That's right.
Did you go to the Magpie for your fish and chips?
Robert Klingspor's having to head off. He's got 2 grandkids here that he promised to have some board games with.
Oh, hi, Rob.
Oh,
Thanks for coming
Enjoy
in,
the
mate.
board games, Rob.
Appreciate you
Thanks,
coming in.
Rob.
Really do. This is feeling nice and smooth now. I'm wrapping in.
Thanks, Ben.
Very good, Ben. Ben has just said, I actually think Joe's singing is improving. It's not excruciating anymore. It's stepped up a level to only somewhat terrible.
Worried me, Ben. Damn it. Right, it's about time. Turn the speed up a bit. Get this cleaned off.
Yeah, see, Robert has just answered Douglas's question there on the colour in the cedar.
Yeah.
So it's enchanted. Yeah. Also, it's quite distinctively red, isn't it? Are the photos I've seen when it's just been turned from turners.
Darkens
Does it
with
fade?
age. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, does it actually fade, or
with
just
age,
gets darker red? Yeah.
It's darker.
Right.
Goes from a red into a bit darker as it ages.
Yeah, I had a bit of red cedar. I turned it, but I gave it away to somebody, so I can't remember. I don't really know what it ended up like, because they had it just after I'd turned it. So.
But any wood, regardless of the colour.
Yeah, it will dull with age, oxidise, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Especially if sunlight hits it, it will definitely.
Yeah, it just fade with the sun.
Sunlight is guilty of a lot of things.
I have a couple of pieces of redwood here, but it's more pinky than red.
Right.
They don't grow that big here.
Oh, Fred Gilver said, I said some time ago that everyone has a singing voice inside, and Joe's really found hers. There you go, you see?
Go on, Joe.
Joe's is outside, he's waiting to get in.
Says Fred Gulliver, chairman of the Deaf Society.
Deaf Society.
Fred Gulliver, chairman of the Tone Deaf Society.
What are we thinking of, team? That look nice. That looks nice. I like it.
It's lovely, Ty. Yeah. Absolutely gorgeous.
That's pretty good, that. Yep. That'll do.
Old fashioned.
Hey. Old fashioned is good. Old fashioned is good.
So it is.
Right.
Yeah,
parting tool. Dolly parting tool. Take those 2 chisels out of the way. Don't need there now. Put those there. Oh, I need that a minute. I need me.
Malcolm Douglas says, in the woodyard near Chepstow, they have slabs of red cedar, 5 feet wide, and about 2 inches thick and over 8 feet long. Ooh, lovely.
Nice.
Roy the boy. We did answer that, right? Steve is busy at work this week, and Terry's covering for him tonight.
live at 9K Creations, is he?
And he's just
Okay.
said, is it with a spanner? Don't mention spanner in Terry's line because he's lost his.
Oh, Fred is saying that he's sung professionally. He's telling you. With some
Who
of the
was?
world's best. This
Who
is
was singing
Fred
for-
Oliver.
Well done, Fred.
Well done, Frederick.
Wow.
I like a nice singing voice, I have to say.
Yeah,
I
proper
must
one.
admit, I like
I
a
wish
nice
I had one.
singing voice. Yeah, I wish I had one as well.
Yeah, so do we.
Do you know, I just
Terry.
knew.
Well,
I really set myself up.
was
For
it someone
that
that said?
big time.
You
Sorry,
sort of
you're
did walk
something.
into that one, Joe.
You didn't walk into it, Joe. You invented that one.
Straight in.
Straight in.
Feet
2
first.
feet.
Doof.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Chloe's birthday this week.
That's
As
what
well,
I said
yeah.
on Facebook,
Even
yeah.
though I wonder where Steve was too. And it's his
21.
daughter's birthday too. She's 22.
22.
Chloe,
Right,
22 this week.
22. Wish I was
Oh, I
22
remember when I
again.
was 22.
No, I'm not so sure I
Not
do,
sure whether
Terry.
I
No, I
do.
don't think I am. I don't think I do actually. I'm glad I'm
Never
not
see
22.
it again, Terry.
Eh?
Never see it again.
Thank you, Fred.
Never see it again. Don't particularly want it, to be honest.
Front door of a house, maybe. That's it.
Yeah, front door of house. Yeah. When there was that there, 22.
There's a new name. Carlos Augusto de Silva.
Hello, Carlos.
Welcome, Carlos.
Welcome to the madhouse.
Welcome to the madhouse, is right. Oh, he's got videos on his channel of making shoes.
Oh, Sherry's page there.
Oh, looks interesting.
Right. That, so far, is that.
I'm interested in that
this
kind of
base.
things.
Yeah, I've got time to do the base. haven't I?
Yeah, of course you have. It's only
Yeah,
8:15.
Yeah. Just.
You've another hour and a half to fill yet.
Can't get in there.
Richard says 62 in and only 26 thumbs up.
Yeah, the rest of them don't like me, Richard. I'm not fussed.
Yeah, what's going on? Well, I've got 37 thumbs up on my page.
A lot of them don't like Richard then. Another two.
Grandma
Right,
Ruth Tube has a good singing voice.
Oh, God, blimey.
Does she not, Terry? Are you trying to say she doesn't?
Not saying anything, Brian. Me, I know
Lee said,
nothing.
Lee said soon as mended, I think that
I
means.
know nothing. I know nothing.
Alan Gibbs
Alan
in.
Gibb is
Good
in.
evening, Alan.
Hi, Alan.
Got it.
I
He
know
speeded up,
nothing.
Brian.
Beat you that time.
You did.
Oh, and ball orientation. Lovely.
And then let me think. Yeah, be all right.
The Yorkshire Git says, I haven't unsubscribed yet. You could count that as a win.
Oh, that's okay. I don't really care.
Oh, well.
Terry's got 624 subscribers.
Yeah, a few more would help, but I'm not even worried. I'm like, do you know all the people that come in here? It makes me feel great to actually think that somebody would come in and watch me turn and enjoy it. So I really don't. And if 10 people come in, that's brilliant. If 600 or 500 or 200 come in, it's even better.
Here's another
But I'm
one
not
for
worried.
you. James Crawford's just come in.
Hello,
James.
James.
TF
He's
turning.
my mate James.
And Tim from
TF
TF
Turning.
Turning.
Yep.
Hello, Tim. Haven't seen you for a while. Nice to see it.
Roy the boy's telling us about he's in Whitby again. So you're on the beer, Roy. Again, you were on the Guinness last night.
Tighten that up a bit. Didn't move.
Bad coffee after. Well, and Gibb says, what kind of wood is that? In my brackets, for Lewis's benefit. It's another piece of you.
You
It's a
don't want to know.
gorgeous piece of you.
What causes
I think that's
it
moving.
to stop like that, Terry?
Because it's on a steb drive on the side, little teeth, and I'm going against end grain here. So if the chisel jams it, you know,
it unlocks the
stops
step.
it. So you just wind it back and then wind it in a bit more because obviously the teeth have now worn a mark, and then just take lighter cuts basically. But I'm
going for it.
You know me, Joe, heavy-handed.
You're rushing.
I'm not rushing. I just.
Now, Kerry's saying I thought I was in isolation in case I caught anything. I found out that it's because the back got left me radioactive.
Oh my god. Oh.
What on earth did you put in?
Benjamin says, Terry, if you want 600 people to come in, you're going to have to up the quality of the earworms.
That's what I thought, Ben. I didn't think it was a turning. I didn't think it was a turning, mate. I thought it was the earworms.
I'm in charge of the timeout button, Benjamin.
Thanks for reminding me, Ben. I may log into that actually. You know.
Careful what you say next, Terry. I'll send Ruth out to you.
Yeah, give you a slap.
I'll have to have a word with my friend Ruth.
Oh, thanks, Robert, and hire a better singer.
Oh,
thanks.
That was a low one.
Low blow, yep, yeah. Low blow. Alan and Marie started following me on Instagram. Whoever Alan and Marie are. Let me have a look.
That may be around nearly. Yep.
Oh,
that looks good.
Just a bit there. Just a bit there, though.
Yeah.
Flat. Just a flat there. We'll clean that up.
A small flat.
Maybe get Jason Statham to come in as a guest here.
Yeah. You're trying to get on Ruth's good side now, aren't you, Ben?
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of his films lately.
Ruth likes good old Jason.
Yeah, he's not bad.
He's a goodish actor.
Yeah, he can act better than Steven Seagal. My goodness.
He jumps around a bit, you know. He's English Jet Li.
That's better. That's round.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's got a crack there, actually. I'm going to go in a bit more yet. Crack there, and crack there. That's because
it's the piece too. See, you have two pits on the other side.
Yeah, and there's 1, 2, 3 there. He'll get rid of it.
Yeah.
Right now, what diameter I need this? I'm just thinking now. Thinking.
How's the bow? 9 inches, isn't it?
Just going to get it, yeah.
Oh, just short under 9 inches.
9 inches. It needs to be 3, doesn't it? At the most.
3-ish, yeah.
3 at the least.
I would think.
The rule of thirds.
Yeah, 3 at the least, I would think, to make it look.
If we're going by the rule of thirds, that's right.
Proportionate. Where's me marker gone? Can't find that now.
Kevin K9 says, roll on Wednesday. It's a Kingsland Club bring and buy sale. Don't tell the wifey, he says.
Yeah, so we got to come down another 1/4 inch off each. 1/2 inch altogether, 1/4 inch.
What's this? Brent Breecroft says he's got to go, folks. Bottling wine and then off to the Legion. Oh.
Bye-bye, Brent. Have a good one.
There may be trouble ahead. He's off to the Legion.
Brent, did I see Brent on the 360?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, Brent's a 360 there.
We got 360 on Monday, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
That's Monday, huh?
Yeah, Brent's a 360. So that's not far off now, actually. 1/8 of an inch to go.
And, Tim's showing off now. He says he's off to Axminster tomorrow to look for inspiration for the video for this week.
Who is?
Tim from TX.
Right. Hey, Tim, just watch my channel.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Give you plenty of inspiration, Tim.
Ooh, yeah.
Right.
I might have to take a trip to Dublin tomorrow.
Oh.
That's only because William's going.
I know.
And you're going to ask him to bring up a boot full of blinking stuff, aren't you?
No, I'm not. No, I'm
I
not.
know
'cause
you.
I've got
Yeah,
stuff.
there you
No,
are.
I've got. No, I've got stuff to take to William.
Why are you there, William? Would you like to bring up some stuff for me, William? Oh no.
There's
I've got
no bother
loads.
at all.
I've got loads of wood. I don't need
I know
any
you,
more wood.
Oosby.
Just like that. Where is that cable that I said I was taking to William? Where am I at? Oops.
Little bit
Right.
more, Terry.
Trim that down a bit.
It's not in there. What have I done with that cable?
There's loads of things going missing. There's
There may be
cables,
trouble ahead.
the spanners.
Cable, everything.
Oh, there it is. I found it.
Go for it, though. Go for it.
Draw a cable. Draw a much left in that. About
Is that the right
50,
size? Let's just check the
25
size.
or 30 meters in that lately.
Did you find it?
I found it.
Yes. William is Irish too.
Yep.
Wait, William is Irish too. Yes, he is indeed.
Yeah.
Well, Brian's
his
not
fault.
Irish. He's Scottish.
Well, I'm yeah,
Scottish Irishman.
but
Never
what
heard
is
of it. Like,
nationality? At the end of the day, what is nationality but an accident of birth?
yeah, you were an accident of birth.
That's all your nationality is. An accident of
It is.
birth. And the sooner people realise that, the better.
For
I'm
sure.
saying nothing.
We are all equal.
I'm
Exactly.
saying
All the
nothing.
same.
Nothing. Oh,
We
let's get rid
can't
of that
understand
rubbish,
some
ain't
people, but
it? Oh yeah, that's the other thing.
That's an accident of birth too.
it is. Some people can't understand me.
The place where you live, yeah.
I
Exactly.
don't know whether I want that as a bottom or that as a bottom. Don't think it makes any difference. to be honest.
I
Uh-oh.
think the
Did we
one
lose,
nearest
did,
the head is the bottom.
did we read out Lucy's comment?
Yeah, because it'd be that shape then, wouldn't it?
Oh, Lucy says we're doing a road trip on Sunday to go and pick up a Slade. I will finally have my own and not have to share. Good on you, Lucy.
Yay!
Oh,
what
well
you
done
getting,
you.
Lucy?
Lucy.
What you getting, Lucy?
Tighten that up a bit. Get a bit loose.
See, there's always little improvements to be made, or little tasks to do.
Oh,
So, because Doug Miller said maybe once I get the computer in the shop, that's so I can maybe watch the 360 on a Monday.
Yeah, I think so.
Mhm.
Go
There's
for it,
always
Doug.
something, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yep.
In the hobby.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a
Improvement.
new
You're always
computer.
trying to improve it, you know.
Yeah, indeed. New computer for my office would be good.
I'll buy
And
one.
the
Can afford it.
Simon Hope camera hollowing system would be good. Oh no, I needn't bother about that now because I've got one of them now. Glenn's going to sell me his.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure.
He said he's going to bring it over the next time he comes.
What's that that he's thinking of?
The Simon Hope hollowing system with the camera.
Oh, right, yeah. Did you say that?
He did.
He lied. He said it, but he was lying. Drunk.
No, I don't lie.
He didn't mean it.
He didn't mean it. He didn't mean it.
He said it when he was blind, drunk.
Drunk.
Statement retracted.
He said it was.
Oh dear,
he-
Glenn,
I mean,
you
he-
really dropped yourself in it there.
He,
Then,
he,
haven't
said, he said it was in a box and everything. So
Yeah, he did.
you? Yeah, probably is.
He's
Actually.
Never use it, right?
He's
Never
He's
use
not
it.
used it. He's not used it.
so
Hey,
He
Joe,
might as well give it-
What?
Glenn's never used anything.
he might as
It's
well
all
give
in
it to me now.
boxes.
And Kevin 9K Creation is going to fig a hole in the floor. Dig a hole in the floor. Lucy.
Why?
That's for Lucy's leg to go in. Because
All right.
Lucy's not very tall apparently.
She vertically challenged like
Yeah.
quite a few other
Like
people.
yourself, yeah, like yourself.
I'm not vertically challenged though. I'm just short.
No, not for a hobbit. No, you're actually quite tall for a hobbit.
So that's
So
not
I'm led to
the
believe.
bottom. Maybe that's the top. I'm just
I
trying
like
to
the
work
top
out.
because
Really.
I like that the brown.
Yeah, that's the top. That's the bottom.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
want to think about how I'm going to spin it around afterwards to cut to shape the bottom. Jam.
Baz
chip
is
or
in.
something.
Well,
Oh,
No
Barry.
burning tonight,
Good
Baz.
evening, Baz.
It's you tonight. There'll be
Okay.
no burning.
You,
Unless
me,
Terry,
and everybody else.
unless Terry makes a mistake, and then it might go in the fire. But Peter Kelly wants to know how tall everyone is. I'm 5'10.5".
I'm 6.
Well, I thought I was 5'7", but I think I'm more like 5'5".
You're
I think
shrinking.
I'm shrinking.
Yeah.
Lucy
Is
is
she-
saying that she's all of 5' nothing with size
There you
2 feet. Ooh, getting
Goodness
shoes will
gracious.
be difficult, but at least you'll be able to wear trainers that are children's size and you won't have to pay VAT on.
No VAT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Malcolm is saying it looks very chunky for the base.
Enchanting Wood Design says I had to steal an idea from Rudy Lope demo. Had to build a wooden stand all the way around the lathe because he's short. Nothing wrong with putting a platform around your lathe if you're a bit short. Kev's
If you need
6'4".
it.
Yep. Alex 5'10". Terry's 5'9", and I'm 5'2". Says Ruth.
Yeah,
Andy
size is only
is
a number.
6'1".
Aye, there's a lot of 6-footers.
Mm-hmm. Terry, check your microphone, buddy.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I pushed it up just now.
That's okay. Thanks, Robert. I was leaving them. I was leaving them quiet until somebody complained there.
You do, will you?
Actually, I want to keep that on there, don't I? Problem I got now is I got to drill a hole in the bottom for the Forstner bit.
Peter Kelly's 6'4". There's a lot of tall guys in Woodturner right now.
Now I've got to
Peter
think about
Kelly.
this. I got to think about this because I want to.
Yes. Right. What we're thinking about.
Well, I want to leave the base flat, right?
Right.
But I've got to drill a hole in there, and then I've
Yes.
got to spin it around to finish the base. All right, I'll put it on the. Yeah, it's all right.
Why?
Right, okay, no, it's all right. That's all right. It's all right. Get rid of this. Now I've got to think about where the depth of the base, right? We want now. I want to incorporate those. Hang on, where are you? There you are. I want to cut these little eyes. I'm not too worried about that, but I want to incorporate these little eyes in it. So I've got to bring the base down to about there before I start, because the base can't be that deep. Can be that deep. Yeah, base is going to be about 1.25 inches. Inch probably. Inch and a quarter. Right. All right. Let's think about how deep I want to come with that before I want to start turning it off. I'm going to get rid of that bit there anyway. Am I ready? Yeah. Come down to about there. Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I need to read out from our RoofTube's comment.
Which from YouTube comment?
I
The
think
last one.
it's the Terry is 5'9" and I'm 5'2".
Yeah.
That was Kev asking.
Douglas Mungan said he had to put riser blocks under his union graduate. Well, I'm not surprised at that. I mean, union graduates are
I
made
think
to
everybody
build
has to. Right, that should probably be enough there.
them. They were designed for classrooms, basically.
Well, that'll do for that.
Robert Rockford says he's 5'8.5", and the half is important.
Is important.
It is.
Yeah.
It's only important when you're lying down. Or when somebody's measuring you for a box. I mean, did I say that
Yeah.
out loud?
Some sort of box. Did you say that out loud, Brian?
Yeah, Lucy says she climbs on shelves in supermarkets to reach things.
I'd bring the shelves down if I tried it.
Michelle, I have to say Michelle's a bit like that, but I'm whispering it.
You'll get a slap too.
Yeah.
She's not here, she's working.
She could be watching on her telephone.
Now, Robert Hodgepodge says turn the base, leave a mortise for the spindle, then reverse and smooth bottom.
Yeah, but the mortise for the spindle is not going to.
Yep.
I don't think I've got jaws for it to go in. This is the top now.
Right, okay.
This is the top where the spindle's going to fit.
Hopefully.
Well, what size is that fastener bit?
41mm.
41.
Your
Same.
well, your horizontal jaws not fit inside
Yes.
that, no?
No, they won't. Well,
not?
not the ones I got on. I'm not sure if this is the smallest set. I'm checked. But I can check in a minute. I can go and have a look. It's too loose.
You're okay, Robert.
It's a Gerard fit. It's too loose.
Robert has just said thanks, Brian.
So what I'm going to do now is put in a next size down, 30. No, that's 54mm. Oh, I don't think I used the wrong one.
Medium horizontal jaws will fit. According to Mark.
Yeah, but this is the next size down. Now I've got to go down
Small.
a bit because that was too small. 41. Doesn't say what that is. Marvellous. What size is that then? 36mm. 38mm? 38mm. Right, measure that. 38mm.
Barney Chetty had to put 6 inches, 6-inch blocks under his 406 to raise it up.
Is it that
You
tall?
have to be some kind of giant.
It's a nightmare, that is. You're that tall, Barry. That's right. Right. Yep, that's good. Take that out.
I have the same length as Terry, Andy. Axminster.
My leg's quite nice actually. The right height now for me.
Did you take the feet off?
I did.
Feet.
I took the feet and I put them back on again actually because the reason is when I got here and I put the rubber mat on. You know. What's the name?
Floor wasn't level.
Floor wasn't level, so I put the feet back on, and it's fine now. It's just the right height. Well, it's about if we're going by the elbow to the center of the column, it's about a half-inch higher than it should be.
But not the elbow to the center of your spindle is only a guide.
I know.
It's only a rough guide, yeah.
Yeah, this feels good to me.
Really, what you need to do is just, Robert just said, just stand with your legs wide open, lay it at the right height, and it's nice and easy.
There's my marker. So
I'll leave that in the kilt, Robert.
As the marker. Take it in. Just less than the marker.
Mark's mentioning that mediums are 32mm, aren't they?
I'll just check that in a minute more. They may well be. I thought I had the smallest ones in, which are, I don't know. The mortise is about 45 or something like that. Just
no idea.
I'll concentrate on this a minute.
I couldn't tell you.
I don't own an SK114, so I don't know.
Just see if that fits. No, I'll cut that out. Right, that's a bit tight. Well, not fitting in actually.
It's that tight, it don't fit.
It doesn't fit, yeah. But I know the marker I left in from the other forcing bit is too loose, so just going to scrape that up gently until I get there.
sneak up on it, as they say.
Well, yeah, it's worth that extra couple of minutes rather
is,
than
yep.
having to
Oh,
peel it back again after
Yeah.
you've messed it up twice or 3 times or whatever.
Or worse still, trying to get a glue to fill the gap.
Yeah. Just a little rub with the side of the tool, the parting tool, is enough.
That's what I've done. Just rub the side of it. It's nearly there.
Lucy says Gideon is 2/3 my height at 4 years old. It's going to be amusing when I tell him off when he's older.
When he's a teenager.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he's 6'4" and a teenager. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Yes,
The
mummies.
best thing to do is just buy a house with stairs, so as you can stand on the 3rd stair and then you can look them right in the eye.
Right in the eye.
Whatever's in the food lately, kids are growing so quick.
Like brackens, as they say. And Kev at 90 says all kids fear their mums forever.
Regardless,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you feed them. Yeah. No,
Now this
Muttie's
is
terrified
almost
of Michelle.
spot on. So it's just literally a smidgen. For those that know what a smidgen
Sandpaper.
is.
Sandpaper.
Yeah, sandpaper would do it.
And Andy's saying his older brother is 6'8" tall.
Oh,
Holy
gee whiz. Ben Zellman says the best tool for fitting mortises is a diamond scraper. Well, there you go. I don't think I've got one of those. And Greg
No.
Alexander's in. Good afternoon,
got one.
Greg.
Hi, Greg.
Hi, Greg.
Lucy says we live in a bungalow currently. I could stand on a ladder probably. Get one of those little kitchen step ladders thing. 2 steps on it. You'll be fine. Robert Hodgepodge says it's
Was
the
just reading
steroids
it,
that
yeah,
make
yeah.
the chickens grow. The steroids that make the chickens grow much bigger, which helps the kids to grow. Yeah, that might not be too far from the truth.
No,
The amount of
my
steroids and rubbish to pump into cows and stuff as well.
Yeah. For sure.
Oh, just that little bit. And it's going to be there soon.
Barry's son is 6'6" tall and size 15 feet.
He's a
You
big
buy
lad.
Did you buy shoes in the shipyard for him? Geez, some size of feet that 15. My God. I've got size 8. I've got size 8 feet on a good day, and 8.5 on a bad day.
So
Brian
yeah.
El Tenero de Madeira has joined us.
Oh, Brian.
Good evening, Brian with a Y.
Hiya, Brian.
Size 9, my feet.
Yep. Robert Brockwood's 13-year-old grandson is
Oh, come on.
5'10" and size 10 shoes.
You know I'm going to mess this, don't you? I'm going to go over the size in a minute because I'm getting a bit fed up with it.
No, just
Right, take your time. Robert suggests you'll need a whole tree trunk to make them clogs. Very good.
Nearly there. Nearly there. Right. It's got to be it now.
Fancy having size 19 feet.
Holy moly.
Look at that.
Nose.
Grew there.
Grew there, did it?
Grew there.
Oh, that's perfect. What are you, Terry?
Invincible.
You sure are.
Right, I'm just going to thin that down now.
My headphones battery's low.
Where's the depth
Tragedy.
of that? What was the depth of that? Right, so that, make sure. Just take a little bit off there.
I'm going to have to wire myself up to the computer here somehow.
okay.
Not to the mains, as some people might suggest.
Nah.
Go.
Right, now, is it going to be an OG or a round?
Well, whatever you like. Don't ask me. I'm not old-fashioned.
Well, I've done a round bowl, so just want to do a round
Yeah.
thing.
To complement the bowl.
Complement the bowl, go the other way. Now then, I mustn't go that much smaller than the bead. The bead's just a bit bigger than that, so we probably... I'll put it together here and then...
Tim from the Tunnel says, I'm invincible. You're a loony.
I am a loony, Tim.
You're absolutely
met me,
right,
mate.
Tim. He's a loony.
You met me, Tim. I am a loony.
He's no better than myself. Not much worse either.
Just leave that to that a minute. Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Lucy says, I'm grateful for kids' shoes. I'm grateful the kids' shoes have got nicer in recent years, but you'll never find a nice pair of stilettos in my size.
No.
Size
Just switch it overhead there, Terry.
Yeah, one more. I got 1 more millimeter there to come back because it's flat now. 1 more millimeter.
Oh, okay.
What do you think of that, though?
Yep.
Yeah. Clean your bedways a bit.
Sorry?
Looking good.
Clean your bedways a bit.
Sorry.
You're all right. All right.
Getting there.
Think of that shape.
That's good. That's good, Terry. Stick the ball on it as well. And go to the overhead wide just for a second.
Okay. About that wide, that deep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
About
I think
that
so.
deep. Half inch. Right.
Oh, that's a good tight fit.
Yep,
That's-
nice tight fit. Probably too tight for the blinking glue. Right, I've got another millimeter to come off from the round bit here because it's a millimeter short. A millimeter of the flat showing, so just want to get that off.
Slightly too tight is better than slightly too loose, Terry.
True.
You can always just rub it with a bit of sandpaper to get the
Yep, a little bit of grit. Yeah, take it off.
or
for
the
sure.
glue.
This should be the finishing cut then with a bit of luck.
So Fred Oliver says, I sit on an adjustable height bar stool at my lathe as I can't stand to turn. That's a good idea, Fred. And I have to turn mainly left-handed, as being right-handed, it makes for interesting turning. All right, and being right-handed makes for interesting turning.
Yeah, turn left-handed as well. Look. There you go.
Yeah,
try that.
I can turn left or right-handed.
No, I can't.
I practiced it right at the very beginning when I first started. When I started to learn how to use a tool, I did it with both hands. So I just worked at it
Ambidextrous.
till I can do it. Yeah. Well, I'm not. I can't write with my left hand. It's like a hen urinating in snow.
That's pretty good, Brian. That's a pretty good analogy.
That's a first.
That's not how I usually say it, but no matter.
yeah, I got the gist though.
It's only 8:45, so.
Yeah.
No comment.
No, my left arm is only for balance. Scratching my ass.
Yeah. Scratching bits my
It's
right
to the
hand.
side
can't
of your
reach.
back, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Brian Wife says, I saw a sign today saying, whatever happened to the days when we could insult each other without taking offence?
We still can.
It's here in Wood Turning Lives. Yep,
Yeah,
it
just
is.
come here.
It is.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, Kevin's got a question. He says, would you
A
need
lump
a
there.
chunky base for balance so it doesn't topple?
Yeah. This
Well,
is chunky.
Are you trying to make that curve the same as outside the bowl tower?
Well, yeah, well, not exactly
Ish.
the same, but I'm just trying
Ish.
to make it roundish.
Yeah.
Right.
Lucy,
Say I'm going to
Lucy
cut it.
said-
If I'm cut it off there,
Uh-huh.
hang on, let me just put a penicillin mark there.
A penicillin.
Roughly about there, pencil mark. That's probably going to be it, say.
Stick a spindle back in.
And we'll reassemble said bowl.
Correct. and we'll do some measurements.
We'll do some thinking.
Be nice to keep a little more of that white on the base, though.
That's what I thought. Yeah, but
Robert,
Yeah.
Robert has just said, kids these days have difficulty writing their name in the snow, as they aren't learning cursive writing in school. No, they're not. They're writing capital letters all the time, don't they? Block capitals.
what do you think?
I think that pencil mark
Well-
would be taking too much off.
Well,
Go a little bit more.
what's
somewhere there.
Terry, do me a favour, measure from the bottom of the bowl to the bottom of the base at the minute. See what it is.
The bottom of the bowl to the bottom of the base.
Yep.
Okay.
Just
let's
where your
get a
chuck
ruler.
mountain, just where your chuck mountain point is.
That is, well, that bit disappears in the bowl. So we're talking.
Yeah. Just to the bead then.
Okay,
to the
that's 160 mil or 6.5 nearly.
6.5 inches, and your bowl's
Yeah.
2 3/4.
The bowl's
Two and-
2.5.
That's pretty damn near 1/3, isn't it,
Mm.
of the whole thing?
So basically, well, hang on, let's go and get a bit of tape.
Pretty much not far off it. I think.
I want to get it sort of aesthetically looking lovely, you know.
Yeah,
In our
but
brains.
if you left if you lose a quarter of an inch or so from the base, instead
That's
of as
William's
much as you.
suggestion.
Yeah,
there.
right
Yeah.
there. Yep, that's it.
And you have some nice. You have a bit of white then in the base as well.
Yeah,
to match-
that's yeah,
match
agreed.
the
Yeah,
top.
we got the curve there. We got the curve there.
Robert says, I think proportionally it looks better with a thicker base.
Rather than that, yeah.
Yep, I think if you go to the pencil line, you're taking too much out of it. I think.
That's too much, definitely.
So I'll go to that line there, second line, yeah.
But then what?
Mm.
Then what do I know about classic design? Nothing,
What do
obviously.
you don't know nothing. You know nothing.
I know nothing.
You know nothing. I do.
I know nothing, and you can't
Taking it
blame
to
me.
there, then.
You have no proof.
Taking it to there. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da.
Barry Chitty agrees with me. Thank you, Barry. So somebody agrees with me. Yeah.
Right on, Baz.
Lewis is turning some ash tonight. No, we're not. We're turning some.
Hello, Lewis. Did you see
Yoo-hoo.
the bowl there, Lewis?
This is his third piece of view.
Yeah, I turned the spindle. You know.
Lovely little spindle. Mind you, it's a bit classical looking, but no matter.
It's classical.
We'll
'Cause I
love
like
it.
classical.
Oh my God.
It's a bit boring and classical, Lewis. You know what it's like, you know. You know, all these old fogies in this channel. Take too much. Yeah.
Mm. It's gone now, so
She doesn't. Dawn is right. I was going to suggest put a little.
No, I ain't
bead
taking
in.
too much. That's the line you suggested, but
yeah.
Okay.
There
it is, yeah.
See, no, I
Perfect.
see. No, I think
It is.
you're about 2 mil out there.
Time is it now? Right, okay.
Kevin Keenan
Another-
says, look, Terry, says Terry, it's
10
Terry
minutes on the
Spanner.
square area.
Not Terry Spanner at all. You can go to the overhead close-up again if you want.
Oh, okay.
Because people are looking at that untidy tray on top of your lathe there,
Got my
Think-
little bits in that. I like my little bits. I'll keep.
thinking you're a messy sod. Yes, Doug, what can I do for you? See you.
Do you want some cuddle?
No, she wants out. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Better.
Looking good. Looking good.
Bit more 180, I think. Just a bit more on there. Small little mark.
Robert is saying that he's just got a mini lathe set up last night. I turned down a pen. Man, I hate turning pens.
And I love turning pens.
No, I don't mind turning them. I turned 2 in my life. And I gave up.
10-4.
I've turned bloody hundreds of them.
I turned 2 and I got fed up, so.
Lewis is saying that with the wind, it is minus 35. Where
Oh,
it is
nice.
right
Cold.
now.
That's cold.
Bit fresh there.
Yeah, that is fresh.
240. Who let the dogs out? Brian.
Brian is gone.
Yeah, gonna let the dogs out, me.
Well, it'll take him a while to get to the door with his foot.
Come, Legger, I'll drag you.
Look at that. Hey,
Looks good, looks good.
switch that off. Get
Lewis
myself
is
some of
saying
this.
his short-haired pointer doesn't even stop to pee.
No.
You imagine it, can't you, really?
If it feels like minus 47, no. Nothing needs to come out there.
No. If you do, you got to snap it off.
Yeah, you're in trouble.
Look at that. The way it just pops.
Yeah. Has to be one of the most beautiful
Is there going to be
woods.
more singing?
Yeah, well, only if you want to join. Who am I to RQ? I can't stop you unless I press that little button and you'll disappear. So we'll have a little bit more in this team, just to let you know. It's Yorkshire Gritty and Joe's going to sing. Turn that back. Clean piece of paper. Da, 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 da.
Sorry, Lewis.
No, you're not.
Does he love it or what?
He says, stop rubbing it in, William.
I'm just rubbing the grit in. It's not me.
No, he's on about the wood.
Yeah.
I'm back.
You're back, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Say nothing, lad. Say nothing.
Here we go again, Joe.
Okay.
Andrew has said, this is a silly question, he thinks.
The floor is yours, Joe.
No such thing as a silly question. Terry, what's the sanding sealer tub you're using?
Oh, sorry. I can let that spin a minute. I'll just reach over. It's chestnut sanding sealer.
There you go.
Okay.
And Paul Finlay from Wood Turning at Home has just joined us.
It's just that it's in that little dispenser because I did thin mine down 60/40.
Hands of your pity can be soft.
That's it, Joe. Terry Bartlett is now swooning. He loves it.
Gritty.
The light brown, you're gritty.
You tried. You did well to stop me.
She did. He tried talking, didn't he? Enough. You give Benjamin enough time to close all the windows so the animals don't die in the street.
Kevin 9K says, he's just had a lump of 2 foot by 3 foot you. Give him to him.
Oh, did you hear that, Lewis?
Lovely.
2 foot by 3 foot, Lewis.
And what is Lewis saying? It's terrible, Todd. Turns like trash.
Oh, let's just go back there. I see there's a question there. Someone had.
What did Todd have to say?
Question. How hard, soft is you? It reminds me of our cedar over here, and it's very soft. There's another question there somewhere.
It's you is hard, but it's easy turned.
It is easy turned.
It cuts really nicely. If you've got sharp tools, it just
cuts like butter.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I think it's actually classified as a softwood, but it's one of the hardest softwoods.
Yeah. Right, okay.
If that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm. Kind of.
Yeah.
In its category, it's one of the hardest.
Yep.
Remind me.
Kevin 9K says the guy had a whole tree given to him, and his car garage is full of it.
Do you know, this is so nice and shiny that I forgot to polish it, didn't I?
You did. Sorry, you can put it back in the chuck.
I will.
Or you could even just put a jam chuck on it. Off you go.
You can just bring up your tailstock now, and you can.
No, I'm going to. That's what I'm going to do.
Todd at Glen Cove says, so you is a coniferous tree.
Coniferous tree.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's an evergreen.
Of sorts, yeah.
Yeah, of sorts. Yeah.
It is. It's certainly an evergreen. And the wood dude says you could buff it on a wheel. Of course you could.
That's just.
9K says just bring up your tailstock and go. Which Terry is doing.
Yeah.
For some reason, it's creaking, so I've obviously got that center just off center. So I just
slacken it off a little, maybe it'll just hold.
It'll find its own center then.
Nah, it's coming out. Look.
Put your step center in, Terry.
It's still, that might work. Cause no,
I don't like I particularly don't like the cone center.
No. Just put a little tiny piece of flat wood just between the point and the base. Yeah,
I know what I'll do. Actually, I'll take that back a bit. I'll get me bar out. It's obviously somewhere along the line. It's just slightly off center. There. Take that off of there.
Douglas Monk is asking Stephen, would it get hot and crack if you buffed it on a buffing wheel? Well, it wouldn't really if you took it easy on it.
No, I should put it on a buffing wheel afterwards. But I'm just gonna
just don't hold it on too long and generate too much heat.
But you will crack if you overheat it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm not gonna overheat it.
In a heartbeat.
I don't like that.
No, stop that, Terry. It's gonna pop.
Try that. Better.
There you go.
No, it's just.
Not.
It's not liking it.
Didn't liking it, is it?
You can't get it in the chuck.
No, I'll put it on the buffing wheel. I'm not fussed.
That's either that or just stick a step center in here.
I'll stick it on the buffing wheel. I'm not going to risk it flying out. I'm not going to risk it flying out.
You could hold it between centers because it'll not matter if you mark it.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's a point. I could hold it between centers. I'll puff this one anyway.
Yeah.
Let's get that one buffed. Let's get the amateur sheen out.
And Stephen's pointing out there that to Douglas that buffing really doesn't produce that much heat, but sanding does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, buffing. But you've got to get it a bit warm if you're putting what's the name on it.
Yeah, but you're not trying to heat the wood though, it's just the surface.
Yeah.
It's really the wax you're trying to get hot, not the wood. That's why it goes at 1500 revs or 1200 revs on a buffing wheel. Most of them anyway. Certainly the chestnut ones. The maximum speed limit is 1500.
I've got to wait for a second before I do that. I'll let that go. What's the name on it?
Let it flash off a bit.
Oh, yeah. And get another little bit.
Is that the second coat you've got on?
No, it's the first coat. I'll let it go for a minute.
Right. And then stick your second coat on.
Mm.
Adds to the depth of shine.
Apparently. It does
for some reason.
Well, it does. Yeah.
It does, yeah. It certainly does. Martin's not putting that on his website for nothing.
That's true.
I started putting on 2 layers now when I use it
Yep.
as well.
I do.
Second layer going on.
Joe Garofalo's in. Good evening, Joe.
Good
Hey,
evening,
Joe.
Joe. Welcome along, buddy. 69 people watching.
Yeah, thank you so much,
And
everybody,
it's
for
just past
coming
9
over and
o'clock there.
just watching me. Yeah, it won't be long now. Nearly finished.
We know. Thankfully.
Oof,
You cheeky sod.
being a devil tonight.
He is, yeah.
Just to let you know, everybody in the chat, I probably won't be earworm for Brian anymore.
Yes, you will. You'll give him hell now in the next
Yeah,
one.
I'll give him stick
So
back.
Douglas Mongham has said, question for Brian, where is the best place for canoe wax? You can buy canoe anywhere, basically.
You can.
I mean, the last batch of canoe wax I got from Chestnut, just bought a little bar. In fact, it actually came with the buffing system.
Yeah, likewise, yeah.
It lasts for ages too, I mean, but you can buy it anywhere. Comes in little bars, a bit like gold bullion.
Mm.
And Tim says I use Liberon stuff.
Yeah,
Canoe wax is
Liberon.
canoe wax is canoe wax. It's much for one, this really.
There's a Liberon one.
There you go,
Liberon
yeah.
canoe wax.
Yep.
That's only about a quarter of a tub stick left. There we are. There we are. Look at that. Look.
Yeah. There's a good lot of polish in that yet.
That's
There.
lovely.
That look nice,
Oh,
eh?
there
Does that
is.
look nice? Does that look nice?
That
Does
looks
indeed.
It
good.
does. It's come
Right.
out lovely.
Kev likes it. He says, "Wow, that's a nice shine."
Thank you, Kev.
Now that's a shine, he says. Yeah, it does get a bit brittle in the winter time, Todd.
Yeah,
Says,
because
yeah.
I dropped mine on the floor.
Yeah.
I ended up with 16 pieces.
It does. It's just a bit like the brittle toffee.
Yeah.
If you hit it with a hammer, it'll shatter
Or drop it on the floor.
or drop it on the floor. Yeah,
Ugh, stuck on
and
the
it has
end.
the same effect of hitting it with a hammer, dropping it on the floor. It does that particularly in the winter time when it's cold, and
Yeah.
when it's warm, it doesn't. It's a bit more resilient.
The Hoover got most of it.
Yeah, what'd you do that for? Why don't you pick it up and warm it up and put it back together again?
Yeah, I'll just buy another one.
Oh, you should
I kept the
spendthrift
biggest
you.
pieces.
Oh, you spendthrift you. So that's why you're going to the carpentry store
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I have a list. Oh, man.
I have no doubt.
I need help.
Yeah. Help with an addiction. I'm going to start a little group in the messenger called Wood Turners Anonymous.
Yeah. Douglas is a
There
question
will
there.
be
He
a
says,
site.
William, could you remelt it into a bar? I could have, Douglas, but I was just too lazy.
You're too lazy to do that, yeah.
Yeah.
See you in there now.
There you go, Douglas. Mark's put in a link for you. Which I think that's for
The wax.
for Canuba wax.
Yeah.
1 kilogram of Canuba wax, flakes, BP grade, £19.99.
It's cheap as chips.
That's aye. Not expensive anyway. I'm not really good. I find I don't use that much of it, so
Got it off?
Yeah, I'd say that's off.
Yeah,
I was just going to say, mine it doesn't go down the extractor.
it nearly did, didn't it? Right, so I can get it in this jaw now. If not, I have to fit the other jaws.
I mean, you made a mess of it.
No, it's not a mess. I want to clean the bottom up, though, don't I?
All right.
I don't know if it fits. I think I'm not sure if these are the smallest or the next smallest. I don't know, the next size, aren't they? Oh, so the smallest will fit. Lovely old job. Right, I'll just nip over to said drawer. Find the ones I got in here somewhere.
Robert says,
are.
voila! Perfect landing.
4. Yeah, that's right. That's why I put a piece of wood underneath, so I know it's going to hit the shavings.
The wood dude says, "Have you ever seen a what is that?
Carnauba.
A
Carnauba palm.
carnauba palm.
Nope.
Palm.
No.
No,
Ah,
never heard of it.
me neither.
Drop that. Can't bend. Sugar. Right. Oh,
What have you
no,
dropped?
Drop me Allen key. I gotta
Oh,
bend down on one knee. Oh, that hurts.
you do.
Jaw number 1. Don't think it makes any difference actually, but I'll do it the way they say.
Oh, that's how that works.
So that works. There's 1. There's 2.
That's
2.
handy, isn't it?
Lovely. This is. You get 2 sets of jaws. Well, you get 3 sets. You get 3. You get the main ones, and then you get two more sets of jaws.
2 sets of inserts.
Yeah. You can buy them actually single. You know, you can buy this set and then the 50mm set and then the small set. They just make the jaw further down.
All right.
Colwyn Way prefers each single set, which is fine. But then he works for Axminster, so he probably gets them for nothing or cheap. But they're like if they're like
certainly get a
£40
staff
a set,
discount.
you can get the full set for less than that. So I like
I
it
would
this
suggest,
way because it's
yeah,
easy to change.
I suggest you'd be getting a staff discount at the very minimum.
It'd be more of a staff, wouldn't it?
Paul Houghton said you should have looked for the spanner when you were down there, Terry.
Yeah, no, the spanner's over in the corner. Well, I don't even think the spanner is there. I'll put it down somewhere where it's absolutely safe. You know what I mean?
Gerard is off there. He says thanks.
I'm finished yet, Gerard. You stay where you are.
Is he back on duty tomorrow?
All right, Gerard.
Oh.
Thanks for coming in,
All
mate.
the best, Gerard.
I've nearly finished it, mate. So, just to let you know. Especially for you, that was tonight.
I've a little package gone your way, Gerard. Keep an eye out.
Yeah. Keep your eyes peeled. Or whatever they call it these days. So that. Chuck key, we'll put that over there. Chuck key on. Wind it out. Not too much, Tar. Don't wind it out until you're. Don't wind it out until you're, because that won't work.
Doug Miller says Ruth has your spanner, Terry.
Yeah.
She even said so.
She probably has. There we are. That should be that. Now what I wanted to do was put a little chamfer on this end. And it broke off. I just chamfer that edge. Make sure I've got it fully chamfered around. I have. And then spindle gauge, what do I do with that? Spindle. Oh, lost my spindle gauge, people. There it is.
No.
Found it. I got another one, but beside the spanner here. Spin that up a bit. Take that down a bit.
Donna has joined us. Good evening, Donna.
Hiya, Donna.
Hiya, Donna.
Is Joe still here?
Evening, I am.
Oh, Joe
yeah, she's still here. Yeah.
Donna.
She's engrossed in the turning.
Wesley Hannah's joined us. Evening, Wesley.
Hey, Wesley.
Good evening, Wesley.
Evening, Wesley. Thanks for coming over.
Gary Glass, he says, "Okay, folks, it's gone midnight here, and I'm chin strapped," which means he's very, very tired.
Thank you, Gary, for staying, mate. I appreciate it.
He's been watching quietly for a change in the background. We'll catch up on his shiny bit tomorrow. Thanks as always for the entertainment.
Got a tear.
Cheers,
Good night.
Gary.
Good night, Gary.
I'm happy
Take
with
it
that.
easy,
Gary.
buddy.
Little bit of tear out right in the edge. That half-incher for some reason. Still there. Brutus. Don't like it. Might have to sand it out. Just check.
I think that got
It's
it.
not. It's for some reason the grain is just tearing out on that piece. It's not end grain. It's solid grain.
It's weird, eh?
Yeah, it is weird. Maybe a bit whatever in there.
A little shear cut.
So I'm trying.
See that?
It's the way the grain changes direction in the wood.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that looks like an eye in the bottom of that.
What am I, Brian?
It does.
Aye, you is invincible.
Invincible.
Oh, you go cut it again. Wait, you see it pull fibers back here again. Look.
Just going to do this bit here now because it's only on this first half-inch in there.
Remember, it's the bottom. You're sanding it anyway.
Yeah, I know, but I want it to look, I like it to be nice, don't I? You know me.
Of course you do.
I like it to be nice when I'm finished as well. There we are. Just check that is all the way across without being wobbly.
Yeah, I told you this
It's
was
like
a
an
classical
elephant
bowl,
eye.
Kev. It's got the eye of Horus in the bottom of it.
Yeah, that looks good. I can see daylight there.
Yeah, it'll do.
Yeah, perfect.
It'll do. That out of the way.
A dinky little ruler, Terry.
Nice little 6-inch rule.
It is.
I got about 6 of those. In fact, this one here, that 6-inch rule there, well, you may be able to see the words, the letters.
I think you've had that for a day or two.
See that letter? See the letter? See if you can see
Does
the
it say
letters?
WD on it or ATC?
ATC, yeah. Apprentice training.
Oh.
That's me.
So you stole it. So you stole it then. The poor apprentice that came behind you didn't get one.
Apprentice training cold store it was because it's got cold store written on it. That's the original 6-inch rule I was given when I was 16. Apprenticed
A while ago.
engineer. My first day that was given
Long
to me.
time ago. Can't
Long
remember.
time ago. I've kept it all that time, which I thought was quite good actually for me. Right, let's get me a sanding disc squeeze. Little sandy disc. I'm going to do it. I'll
Yeah.
do the drill.
Robert says if someone's just signed in and they're wondering why this little bowl would take Terry so long to turn,
Because I love it. You can shove off as well.
he hasn't even hauled it out yet, for goodness sake.
Get off my channel.
Ah.
I'll tell Harry about you, Robert. Right, try 180. See if it's
Kevin 9K is correcting your English, Terry.
English.
He says
I wouldn't learn to speak. I was not learned to speak proper England when I was a children.
Well, just listen now. It's a rule for measuring and a ruler to reign over us.
Right.
And Brian with a Y says, did you have a Zeus book, Terry?
A what? Sorry?
A Zeus book.
Can't remember. To be
No
honest,
idea.
it's so long ago.
Oh, Terry got it right now, didn't?
240.
Rule to measure, ruler to rule over us. That's what I said.
Yep.
It's a rule.
Hit that. Da-da-da.
You're there.
And what kind of glue are you going to use to assemble?
I'm going to use oh, what's the name of it now? I forgot the name of it now. I'll go and get it in a minute if you like. Just turn this machine off.
Sticky glue.
Yeah,
Sticky
glue
glue,
that
yeah.
sticks. I'm probably going to use this one, which is, although I use the green one, but I'm getting the green one left, is the
Oh, no.
whatever it is, Evil Stick
Wood
adhesive.
adhesive. Weatherproof.
That's absolutely, the green one is a brilliant for this sort of stuff. I've run out,
Yeah.
so I'll probably use the blue because it's waterproof. But you know, really don't matter, does it? I could use ordinary
Just-
PVA. It's good stuff.
You could.
PVA is good, you know. That's that. Quick.
Hodgepodge says that horse glue is the best thing, right? It's a
Oh,
bit smelly
no.
when you have to melt it in the pot, though. It's not nice.
Rabbit's glue as well, isn't it? Rabbit.
Doesn't smell very nice, I have to say.
You still here, Joe?
I am.
Sing, Joe.
As I feel pity can be soft as your face, with light brown Yorkshire gritty.
Just so I'll finish it off now. I'm here, and I right.
Oh, so the Zeus book, Terry, was a vinyl-covered pocketbook of imperial oblique metric conversions, drill sizes, etc.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, we did have one of those. I couldn't think of the name of it.
Zeus book.
Yeah,
either,
no, we had one that with all the conversions in it. Although having said that, we didn't get it until quite late because I started my apprenticeship in 1967. Decimal wasn't invented then.
Well, not in this country. It had been invented, Terry.
Yeah, not in this country.
had,
I mean,
yeah.
we didn't have it then, so. But we got it sort of halfway through my apprenticeship. We were given it, and then we had to use it and change over and all that. That's all right though. I got used to it. I think you do.
You do.
Douglas is saying, Terry, is that an SK114 with a O'Donnell jaws?
It is, Douglas, and it's got the small jaws on it now.
Sorry,
Douglas, I've been using the medium jaws, and then this is the small jaws. I'll give Mark his due. He knew it was the right size to fit that tenon. Where are we? There we are. Right, now. Aye.
There you are, Captain.
That looks like an elephant eye.
Is it?
Mm.
Just quaint. Just wipe the inside of this in a minute. It'd be a bit dusty. Get rid of that dust.
I wasn't even born, Kev.
Right,
Oh,
you
no,
got to get you.
I was 1 year old.
Are you going to get a step center in that now and
Why?
do the spindle? You haven't polished it yet.
Oh yeah, I got polished the spindle. Oh yeah, got polished the spindle.
Yeah.
Oh god, you're worrying me, you are.
Today would be good. Andrew says.
What am I looking for now? I've got to take this off, haven't I?
What's an SK114?
It's the chuck.
Well, that's not one of them.
This is not an SK114 actually. This is the O'Donnell jaws. This is a super precision chuck, which preceded the SK114, which in my opinion is better because you can change the back on it for any lathe you want. Well, you used to be able to. I bought this one in 1989. And
no need, Kev. No need, Kev.
Axminster decided, in their wisdom, that they'd make chucks with different threads so that you couldn't change the backing plate. So, because obviously they weren't selling very well.
Todd from Glen Cove says, if the 60 folks watching just donated a couple of pounds each, we could buy Brian an SK114. There's absolutely no need.
No
I don't want one.
No chance of that either.
I don't want one.
Don't want one. Right, we've got to find
I've got perfectly good chucks.
What did I do with that cone, Brian?
They're too bloody expensive. They're good chucks, but too expensive.
Chris from Bailey's Woodwork says, SK114 is a fantasy tool, a bit like the #1 hollower.
It's nice though.
Kind of tend to agree, Chris.
Nice. No, well, the bottom line is, you get. I mean, I've got an axe with a chuck because I've got an axe with a lathe, basically. Let's not try and what's the name? I bought the chuck because I bought the first one I bought was the super precision chuck, right? I bought that one because I had a Poolwood 2840 lathe, which had a 1 1/4 by 8 thread on it back in 1989, right? So I decided to buy the chuck, which I did in Axminster. And then 2019, my lady wife bought me a brand new lathe.
David Nichols in. He says
me a
it's time
brand-
to caught alive
Hey,
again.
David.
Bought me a brand new lathe,
David.
He did.
right? So when she bought me my lathe, I had to change that chuck. So I bought a backing plate for it, which was lucky to get hold of actually, because they're like rocking horse poo to find nowadays.
Tim, the thread on this chuck is M33 by 3.5.
And then, when she bought me a new lathe, I had to get another backing plate for that chuck. And then I needed another chuck because I got sort of fed up with changing jaws all the time. So then I bought an SK114, which is the chuck that goes with the 3.5. What's names? So that's what I did.
Douglas says
That's the only reason I got it.
Douglas says he's an SC4. Nothing wrong with that, an SC4.
No, I would have bought an SC4, but I bought it from Axminster because I support Axminster.
Andrew has an
Perfect chuck,
SC4, SC3, and SC2s. I have all of those as well, Andrew.
Yeah,
Same as.
Nothing wrong with any of them, apart from the stupid chuck keys.
And the chuck keys are rubbish.
And I also have a...
Unlike these with the square end, they work treat every time.
A rubber Sawbury...
Patriot, yeah.
But that's the only reason I bought an SK114 chuck, was because I had an Axminster lathe.
There you go.
I supported Axminster and I bought the chuck. So
I now have a Sawbury Patriot chuck, which I feel is the best of the bunch that I've got.
To RQ.
But if your chuck works, it works.
If it works, it works, yeah. That dry yet? Yeah, nearly. I do. Put a second coat on.
Donna says, I need to win the lottery to buy a shed, etc., as well as a lathe.
Well done, Donna.
Well done, Donna.
Right, we give that a second to dry.
Chris says the SN, I think you mean the SC3 is the only chuck you have. Well, it was SN3, the Supernova. Nothing wrong with that chuck. It's similar to the...
well, Axminster brought out a new one then, the SK100.
They have, yeah.
That's right,
which is a little bit smaller than the 114. Well, obviously 100mm diameter instead of 114, but I don't know what that's like actually. I probably won't be buying one.
Is the SK100 key not very good either, Kev?
It's the same. It's the same as the SK1. And they're all square, Axminsters.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all the same.
Andrew's just bought himself one of the Easy Wood speed chucks. I think they're overpriced as well, but no matter.
Yeah, severely.
If that's what you want, I mean, you can afford it.
Listen, if you can afford them, buy them. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, who cares? Get what you want.
Richard has Supernova chucks, and he has them.
I have a couple of Novas as well, Supernovas. Yeah, they're brilliant.
I'll tell you another thing. If you can't afford it, buy it anyway. Who cares?
Yeah, it's only expensive when you're buying it.
Yeah,
it's only dear on the first day.
Yeah, you cry for a day or two out, but it'll be okay. You'll get over it.
There, done.
Tim says he's got the SK100 and the key's awful. It's the drill chuck. It's the same as the.
Is it? Oh no,
I didn't think it was.
I shan't be buying one of those then.
No, it's not, because Mark has just said it's the 114 and the 100 are the same.
I thought
no,
it
is
the same key.
It's the same key, yeah.
I thought it was too.
Yeah, I was looking at them in the carpentry store.
Get on the foot now.
Tim has the old SK 100 Clubman chuck.
Oh yeah, the Clubman,
which has the dopey chuck key. Yeah.
Just going to tap that tenon in a sexus a little bit. Better. Open that up, put that on there. Ta-da!
Tim says, yeah, it's the club and I have. They've changed it, just my luck. Oh, look,
How's that?
Yeah. a pedestal bowl.
Do you like that?
Yeah, it looks
Yes.
great.
I think that's lovely.
Mm,
And you can, well, we can put it where we want. We don't have to have that white bit there. We can just turn
It's
that around.
turn
Turn that around to there. Anyway,
It is nice. It is nice, Terry. I have to say.
thank you, Brian.
Yeah, that is
Old
nice
fashioned,
piece,
but
very
nice.
nice piece.
Old fashioned but nice. That's what I like. And just so you all see it properly again, I'll pick it off there and just show you there.
Oh,
There you
no.
go. It's a lovely piece of wood.
One pedestal bowl.
All through. It's a beautiful piece of wood.
It's made out of view. If anybody's interested,
Oh, is that that Lewis one?
in
Maybe wants to
Canada. There it is. There's the bow. There's the there. There it is. The back. There
Beautiful,
it is.
nice finish on it.
Thank you very much. That's not bad over 2 evenings. We're done.
And Douglas is asking, do Nova cold jaws fit the SC4? I think they do.
They do, yeah.
I think Nova and Robert Sorby, Nova, Record Power, all their jaws all fit each other.
Yeah, because I have both here. All interchangeable.
Yep. They do
Really
indeed.
nice comments coming in, Terry.
Thank you very much, everybody, for joining me.
Andrew
Hope
says
you
he
enjoyed
Andrew says he likes the stem because the little white dots look like owl's eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
do
just
actually,
a little bit.
yeah,
It does
yeah.
a bit.
They do a bit.
Just a little bit. Oh, just...
Well spotted.
So there we are, people. Thank you so much for listening tonight, coming in, and yesterday for lasting in my live. Turn it back to there.
For watching
are
and
again.
listening and
Here we are again.
joining in with the chat.
Joining
All
in with the
good.
chat, giving me a bit of elbow grease and banter and all the rest of it. It's been very nice. I've enjoyed it.
And a certain amount of golf.
I tried my best not to give him too much abuse, but
Yeah, we got
failed.
obviously we got think like somebody like you got Brian in to mess everything up, but you know what he's like.
That's what you pay me for.
He'll get his own back next week.
That's what you pay me for.
What's this about payment?
There's an expression, you know. It's what goes round comes round. Is that right?
Goes round, comes round. Whee! Right. So what we got here? We got some baits of repro baits. There they are. There they are. Joe's woken up. Bless her.
I have woken up. Well, I've sung 3 times. So.
Yeah.
I have to sit up now.
So I'll see you all Monday. Unless somebody goes.
I hope to see you all on Monday as well.
Unless Jamie, you know, and his mate, whatever, I can't remember his name, like Jake, fall apart and row tomorrow. In which case, I might see you then. But I doubt it.
No, I doubt it.
I'm a break for the weekend now. So thank you everybody for coming in, and we will see you further down the line.
Douglas says, fantastic live, Terry, Joe, William, Brian. Have a great weekend. Bye, all.
Thank you.
You too, Douglas. Take care,
everybody.
buddy.
If you like what you saw, come back next time.
And leave a thumbs up on the way out if you haven't done it already.
Leave a comment, actually. That'll do.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's nice to know if you don't like it. Let me know.
Everybody leave a comment. Keep Terry typing all day tomorrow.
Yeah, I want her. I'll get Ruth to type to you. She'll be all right.
I knew he was going to say
that. Old darling.
David Nichols says, looks like I just got the end. Dang it all.
There you are, David.
Right.
Oh, well, sorry, David.
Well, he's been on since 7 o'clock and it's 9:30.
Have another look, David. There it is. Ding.
It's almost another 3-hour epic.
Yesterday's live and today, and it's finished. So here we are. Well done. That was a challenge this month for our Zoom, so that's going to be put in on my Zoom, whenever. Ding.
The Zoom meeting, yeah. I have to do.
Say goodbye, Brian.
Goodbye, Brian.
Say goodbye, Joe.
Bye, Joe.
Say goodbye, William.
Bye, William.
Goodbye, Terry. See you next time, team.
Bye.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Stop streaming.
Button pressed.
He's pressed the button.
I pressed the button.
You think